Wide Family Farm presents
The Poop Troop! Guardian prepping, a fish is in man's life. My Aussie garden and kitchen, Garden State Gardener, Ginger Ninja, Gray Man prepping, Buttercup Viper, Bob 942, Mama Bear prepping, Gardener Josh, the Big Blue House Homestead, prep for it, Sandra Moody, Recyclable Homestead, Ramblin' Rose Homestead, CB, Hedgehog Homestead, and Warren Lewis in the house. New Kitchen and Beyond, Skinner Farms, Yosi, Big Chap, Nana's Menagerie, Heaven's Essentials, Bull Battle Junkie, Backwoods Law, JFM, Chatio, Mary's Ranch, Red Road Homestead, Cosmic Cultivators, Mrs. Cosmic Cultivators, Grillin' and Chillin' with Mojo, A&A's Family Homestead, Ariel Bucking Ventures, and Victor M. Piedmar, King Puma, Bountiful Harvest, Abby, Trish Wiley, Wiley Living, Virginia Roots, Flax Tropical Homestead, Simply Crazy Life, Gardener Leah, Digs Outdoors, Mountain Grandma, Gear Grinding 19, Idaho Garden Girl, Laura B, Matt J, The Bee Lady Apiary, Blue Farm, Gotcha Grid, Apocalyptic Lake Ferry, Lone Stars Lounge, Roy Hayes, Susie Jacobson, Greenwich Homestead,
Zombie Prepper,
Springfield Ridge Farm, Andel Homestead, Cameron Hislop, Grammy Karen, Bailey Nutcher, Cat on the Prowl Creations, Kelly Ray, Purple Tea Bear, Pigskin Blitz, Operation Capsaicin, Will It Grow, Best Yet Journey, Food by Faith, Backbeat Rhythm, Hope X3, Nana's Crazy Life, Kathy Bates, Axe, SOR with Christy, Klingon Princess, Cindy B, Bigfoot Walking, Arkansas Living.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? It's good to see everybody, and yeah, what a day it is. I already had some coffee and I'm ready to go. I put the link in the chat. It is a free-for-all, so if you have any questions for Tammy, you can come up on panel and ask her, or you can ask her in chat. Sorry, Fish's comment just completely threw me off. Mr. Stroke My Large Gourd on live. This is not that kind of chat. But no, I'm just playing. So yeah, so come on up if you want to ask Tammy questions or Omi questions. She has more knowledge than me, way more knowledge. So, you know. Yeah. So how have you been, Matt? Good?
Pretty good. Yeah, just hanging around, getting some stuff done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
How you been doing?
Okay. Just I didn't sleep really well last night, and then now I'm having coffee. You know, you just kind of have that like,
Yeah.
yes, jitters. Guardian Prepping, come up and hang out with us. Mm. Nice kitty cat.
He was about to jump on me. I was afraid it was going to scare me, so I just picked him up. He's not my cat. He thinks he is, but he's not my cat. He's Becca's cat.
I love big fat cats. I always have, especially orange ones. Those are my favorites. But I used to have 2 cats. One was a Balinese, and it was, his name was Chai, but we called him Muchacha. And yeah, he was the best cat. He was so cool. And then I had a big fat, they were both males. The males are fat and big, usually. So I had a male orange cat. His name was Mo. And he had these bright green eyes. He was dumber than a box of rocks. Like, he was dumb. Like, he would look at you with those eyes. Like, you could just tell there was nothing going on in there. Nothing whatsoever. And so, yeah, and then I had both of them. Unfortunately, Mo had something seriously wrong with him. I don't know what. So we had to have him put down. And then I had adopted a American Bulldog, and he didn't get along with Muchacha. They fought constantly. Like, Muchacha's life was not good. Like, it was like Muchacha was always on the table because he was afraid to get down because Mac was on him. Not wanted to kill him. Mac just wanted to play with him, but Chai was, or whatever, he was just not about it. He didn't want anything to do with that dog. And so I found a home for him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Heck, that's awesome.
But yeah, so then I had a Mac for several years. He was my baby American Bulldog / Pit Bull. He was freaking huge. He looked like Petey from Little Rascals. He was like big, white, huge, had black around his eyes, like huge lips. And what the funny part is like, he didn't care like what you did to him. You could go up to him and go like this with his lips or flip his ears, and he was just like, "Love me." I loved that dog.
I need attention.
Yeah. I loved him so much.
I see we have a question, LP. There are a couple food trends right now that I have jumped on. I went to the farmer's market, and for $50 for a little tiny thing, they were selling hot honey. It's hot pepper infused honey. And so I have bees, I have hot peppers. So I made hot honey. So yeah, there's a lot of food trends that are just starting up right now. It makes a great marinade on chicken, by the way.
Oh, spicy honey?
Yeah, I can imagine. Or just like dipping your chicken in it. I'm sure it's like wonderful.
Yeah.
That was good. That's one I didn't think of, Courtney.
Yeah,
Dipping
like
your
that's
chicken in it?
that's like a huge Southern thing. To dip your fried chicken in honey. Yeah.
Do you know what kind of peppers they used in the honey?
I made mine with jalapeno because that's what I had, but you can use any kind of pepper.
I'm going to use your seasoning in the honey that Courtney made. Hi, Tammy. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, honey.
I'm surprised that you're really eating that, Fishes, because it's super hot.
It's super hot. Oh, I only like a little pinch. I haven't tried it on the chicken and done that yet. I'm just saying I want to. I might regret, trying.
Talking about the devil's dirt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I put it in chicken soup when I was sick, just a tiny bit, and woo-wee, yeah, it builds.
It's a warm one.
Yeah, it's good though. I told her it tastes good.
Yeah,
I like it.
I sent, I think it was Bruce and Carol, like a whole package of all my dried stuff, like I dry herbs and everything, and then
amazing.
I sent them some of my ground cherry jam too.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah, sorry, girl. I couldn't afford to send.
It's
I couldn't
fine.
afford to send it to everybody.
Teasing you. No, I can't. I can't even probably have that.
Where's my package, Courtney?
You want one? I'll send you one.
No, the baby wants one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Well,
just
Back
noticed-
to LP. What about canning trends? Does anything new occur with canning besides rules? Yes. Now, if you're a rebel right now, the big trend is to can burrito in a jar.
That's
You
awesome.
layer your beans, your rice, your meat, your peppers, and you can it all together in a jar, and then you just heat it up, put it in a burrito wrapper, and it's yummy.
That's
Ooh.
awesome. I love
That's
that
interesting.
idea.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's
You'll be
cool.
happy for that and shift.
That-
That's for
That
sure.
does sound interesting.
Yeah.
Be
It's,
like,
it's very pleasing with the 17-year-old boy set at my house.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you call it a certain restaurant in a jar
Yeah.
that the college
Believe it or
kids
not, we
really
don't
like.
even have to do that.
No.
They eat it anyway.
Oh, it's that good, huh?
It is that good.
Mhm.
I wish my husband ate peppers. He doesn't. He'll eat
You don't have to
salsa.
put peppers in it.
Then leave them out.
But so then it's just going to be kind of meat and beans. It's kind of going to be like chili.
And rice. It's a real rebel recipe. It has rice in it.
Oh, yeah, you did say rice. Yeah, and that expands. Yeah, that'll be one I try later after I actually can something.
Well, then we're
Because
gonna
I'm
have to
afraid
work
of
on
canning. And I got the droopy eye. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, it's
Kitty
running
cat.
off your face.
Oh, it's this one. No, don't touch grandma's stuff. Oh my gosh, it's my mom's birthday today. And of course, my son is touching the things I put up there for her, like her card. Malachi, don't touch it. Yeah, come on. I know. He's been Mr. Busy Pants here. My messy room. That's her stuff right there on the counter. He opened an avocado with his bare hands yesterday, so I decided to feed it to him. Mhm.
Interesting.
Yummy.
Yeah, he got the benefit of it. And he didn't really, catch that I was rewarding him. My gosh, this eye, I got to change the filter. It's driving me
What?
crazy.
What do you mean? Just
I mean, my natural, I got to change my makeup. That's what I meant.
you just have a
This is
really
just even
runny eye.
worse. This is like, yeah, I just have an issue with this one eye today.
You just have a really, really runny eye.
Yes, that's it.
That's
It's
it.
our makeup. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Q Kitchen. That's awesome.
Thank
I don't know if my husband is still in chat, guys.
Oh, no, he was teasing me.
Yeah,
So I
he
got him
went and
back.
left the house.
Oh,
He might be listening, but I don't know.
So that means we have to be on our best behavior.
Yes.
oh, I already blew that out of the water. Talked about him stroking his, gourd. The gourd when he sat in the chair after you left the room that one night. He brought out this big gourd he grew.
Lord of the Gourd.
Puna Kira
That was
cucumbers?
hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are.
I never heard of them.
I've never
Oh.
had either. Now I'm gonna look them up because I'm curious.
Yeah, me
That's what
too.
I'm doing.
I have to do it after the chat. I know not that tech. I don't have enough tech.
Well,
I
can you
always-
use the Armenian ones for cucumbers, or are they too soft?
Puna
Can
Kira.
we stop?
Is that how you pronounce that?
This
POONA
child.
KHEERA.
Don't touch, Malachi. I see you.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know what's funny is I've seen
No,
those
put it
before. I just
back.
didn't know that's what they were called.
Put it back. Sorry,
So
I might
what
have
are they,
to go,
Courtney?
Mom. Put it.
They're like a brownish
No touch.
cucumber. I don't know if you can see it.
It's brown.
Yeah, see it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Looks
okay.
like a corn dog. I want
I
a
don't
corn
know.
dog. Yum.
About to try it.
What's going on, Joe?
That's cool. I've never grown a brown cucumber.
I gotta get back over.
Does
I
I know the
Replicant
eye, right?
ferment
Back
like
like
tomatoes and oil? Have you ever fermented with tomatoes and oil?
Yes, I do. I like to make sun dried oats I dehydrate them, and then I put them in oil and put them in my refrigerator, and then I cut them up into little pieces over my salad.
Ooh, that sounds good. It'd be good over gluten-free pasta too.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm really cold, and hold on. I gotta open that door because I don't have any heat in this room.
I wish I could send you some.
Well, the fire is literally right there. So if I open the door, then this room can get too hot.
It bakes and then you start coughing. I noticed that when the heat dries you out.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. So give me a second. I'm gonna open that door so I don't freeze to death.
Ah,
Have a
Nikki's
cool
here.
King Poobah. You do that thing, whatever you're doing outside. Come
He's
take care of
building
my
a
house.
turkey enclosure, Courtney said.
Oh yeah, they need that. These turkeys want to rule the.
I did see
land.
another question here. I just have to scroll back.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Oh,
Sorry.
this one.
I felt like a giant hillbilly this morning. I'm not gonna lie.
Put it back.
I went out of the house to get coffee.
Uh-huh.
I left with no makeup on my face and Crocs on, and
Yes.
yeah, I was anything shy of pajama pants.
The Walmart. That's the Walmart look.
I felt like
Come
a
here.
true
Oh.
Walmartian, as they say.
I always feel very Walmart with this corner of mine. There's like this corner in my kitchen. Ever since he moved into our life, he has slowly taken over. And then my mom came with all her stuff. So now I have corners like that in my life everywhere.
Mhm.
Just piles of stuff. So yeah, I could easily go out of my house looking like that. Because that is my life.
Yeah.
Along with the
I-
droopy eyes.
if I didn't wear makeup, and I would seriously I would probably just die. Because I never leave the house. I don't go anywhere. This is like the only
Yeah.
time like I see people.
Yeah, that's why I have my filter on. Because
Yeah.
without the filter this morning, yes, I'm very tired.
It just
and-
makes me feel normal.
Mhm.
So
I agree. My husband doesn't understand that, but I totally agree.
yeah.
Be like, why are you putting your makeup on when you're
So Matt,
makes
how
me
do you
feel-
put your makeup on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use any.
Poor guys. They're
I
just-
would call scruffy.
yeah, at least you guys can grow the scruff out and like that's
Yeah.
kind of like man makeup.
Yeah.
Can like shape it in different ways and such.
I should put my logo on my cheek.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
It was so funny. It's so funny having animals like on your farm. Like literally, I walk out the door and I see my chickens. They're like right there, not like on my door or stuff, but they're like right there. So I have these two big ass turkeys in the back, and I'm like I can make turkey call really good. So I'm making my turkey call, and if you go with any animal like chicken wise, if you like go like that to them,
Mhm.
they fluff out. That's just like they,
How cute.
So I was doing that with my turkeys, and they're all fluffing out and like poking their chests out, like like
She's calling us. She loves us. We're
Yeah.
the stuff. How
so
cute.
they're so stinking cute.
I love that.
My Rico, and
I wish I could have birds.
yeah, they're pretty cool. So my husband today is separating everything. We're getting ready for breeding.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I'm hoping we
Already?
make some extra cash.
Came
Yeah, because
fast.
spring is coming up,
Yeah.
and my birds are starting to mature. So
Yeah. So no
Um,
hen saddles for the turkey girls.
no, they don't need them. I hope not. Well, no, the girls are bigger. If I had a white male market turkey, I probably would consider that. I think because
Mm.
they can kill a female because they can get way.
Yeah, their legs look pretty wicked, like their
Yeah.
claws and stuff on
Yeah.
turkeys.
So they actually cannot breed because of that reason. The market turkeys are artificially inseminated.
Who gets that job? That's
Yeah,
fun.
I know. I know I wouldn't want that job.
Going off to work, hon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I can. You're not going to record me. I don't like that. Don't record me.
Come
without
on,
my
you turkey
permission.
baster out for work.
I want to see it. I want to see you like do the call and watch them fluff up part. I don't have to hear the call. I just want to see you out there and see them all like, oh, she's here. Did you find the canning question, Tammy, when you went back?
No.
Basic canning
Lost
recipe
it.
book.
Oh, well, LP is asking one now.
You know what? Okay, go ahead, Cammy. I was going to answer it, but you can go.
Hey,
You're the expert, Cam.
my munchkin's covering me. Okay.
I really do prefer the ball canning book.
I think
Personally, I
What?
but that's before they up the times for.
oops.
Huh?
Hold on.
Wow.
I like the 1975 Ball Blue Book. The newer ones are a little more foo-foo, but they did
Yeah.
up the times for the fish and seafood. So you have to know that to use the older one.
Oh, okay. I have the new one. However, there is an Amish. Oh, seriously, Blue? You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. I love you. I go to there. I have like an Amish thrift store. Like I live not too far from like the heart of Amish here in Ohio. So I have an Amish thrift store that's like literally 20 minutes away, and they have all different kinds of books. I freaking go through their books all the time. In fact, I love. Sometimes they have like used coloring books. I get them for like 25 cents or something, and I can just give them to Fred and he can just like have at it. And I don't feel guilty because I didn't buy like a $20 coloring book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I go to there and I found so many good canning books. So many good canning books. And, you know, they have all different types of recipes and stuff like that. So I'm super excited. In fact, my one... Matt, thank you. You're so nice. Thank you so much. So I have, you know, this one book and I looked through it and I found an apple butter recipe. So I use that when we harvest it. I had like 80 pounds of apples. I have a huge like food forest on the side of my house over here. And then I have maybe about 20 apple trees over there between here and then my back one, my grandfather planted those, and so those are like 40 years old. They're huge, and so you could never reach the top of them as far as picking apples. But so yeah, so we had like 80 pounds of apples. I didn't even know what to do with half of them, so I made 4 half-quart jars of apple juice, and I actually made it spiced apple juice. It was like I put cloves and stuff in it, and then I made applesauce and apple butter, and it turned out pretty good.
Homemade apple butter.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Fred loves it, and it's even better once it's heated up. Like when you heat it up, and in fact, it makes me kind of want to just heat it up so my house smells like apple cinnamon. I'm one of those people, like when you go to like an Amish store or like you go to like a primitive like antique place and they like it just smells like apple cinnamon, like, oh, I love that. I wish my house permanently smelled like that. Like I just love it. So I don't know. Fishes is taking care of her son, I think. So he can get kind of wild sometimes when she's on. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, I want my house to permanently smell like that. And so there's this primitive store that's like not too far from my house. They sell like all the stuff that I love. Like I like all the primitive like stars, the little pip berries, and like all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so they make these candles, and their candles are like wonderful. And that's all I really wanted for Christmas was these beautiful candles. And hold on, I'll show you real quick because hold on.
They've left me alone. Don't they know how much trouble I can get into when they do that? They have.
Ginger Ninja, that's so nice of you. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, that's really nice of you. Thanks for helping me out, helping out with the
Ooh.
channel. So
That
this
sounds-
is one of them. This is banana, and you can tell by looking at it, it's just like it's clumpy. I love the clumpy candles, and it is the scent of it. Sorry, my hat is crooked and it's driving me crazy. The scent of it is all the way through the candle. So if the candle burns out, you can like chip it apart and put it in like a candle warmer, and you still get that scent.
No, you don't
And
want to see that.
This one, yeah, it's like banana nut bread.
Mm.
And I have a huge one. They have a berry one I have too, and then I have a huge 3 tier.
Were those cake candles?
No, I don't know. I guess that's what you call it. They're like clumpy.
They look like a cake, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
and-
gosh.
They hand make them there at this place, so they just. And then when you walk in the place, it just like smells so freaking good in there. And of course they have like I love taxidermy, so
Mhm.
they have like these. This is what I would love to have one of these. They have an old taxidermy beehive. It is so freaking cool. Like I want
Wow.
one so freaking bad. There's so much money. They're like
Ooh.
hundreds of dollars. It's like a huge, like bald face hornet.
Yeah.
You know how they can make that?
Oh,
Yeah. And like sometimes it's like on the branch. It's on the branch.
Like the little cloche is over it and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I want one so bad, but I
you
can't.
know you can make those yourself, right?
Really? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Well, here's how you do this. Number 1, you have your husband shoot it down, or you shoot it down, depending on who has the better aim. You shoot it
And
down
then-
so you get the
and run?
branch.
So they
And
don't
run.
kill you?
Yeah, right?
You do it right now in the winter because they're dormant.
Oh, okay.
And then you put them in a trash bag and tie it up, and they'll suffocate to death. Those poor little bugs
No,
And-
don't feel bad. Bald faced hornets are horrible.
are evil.
Oh,
Hor-
okay.
evil?
I'm sorry, I missed that part. I thought you were
I
talking
can't-
about bees.
No.
Like,
No,
honeybees.
it's not a
Like, what?
honeybee. It's a hornet, and they're nasty.
Oh, yeah,
little
yeah. Kill those
suckers.
suckers.
My
Yeah.
my
Or
mom
night
had
inside
one
my
on our
fridge.
wall the whole time I was growing up. We had a barnwood wall. It had the 2
Aw.
pictures, which I still have, that were made by Indian chief of the Indian tribe on the west coast of Michigan from
Ooh.
1910.
Wow.
He made the birchwood frames, and then we had
Aw.
that bald face hornet's nest
I love
stapled
that.
on the wall. And that was our living room behind our TV growing up. And then pictures of me and my brothers and sister.
Yeah. I just love their nests. I think their nests are cool. I would love to have one in like around my fireplace or something. And I would like to have this. I know this. I love taxidermy. So I would really, really, really like to have like a mallard duck too.
Hmm.
Like hanging next to my fireplace or something, or somewhere in that room. It just makes it look like log cabin, like
Yeah,
you know.
I like
what
that look too, where they show it. Usually
Yeah.
they frame not frame. They have a couple of them, like as if they're in flight. I like that look to
Mhm.
like if you have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
cabin
like it's
look.
like it's coming out of the wall. It's so
Mhm.
cool.
Oh, by the way, this is
Sure
my
for what
weird
you would
weird
prefer.
thing that I do.
Hmm.
Those all my spices in Florida because of our humidity. It's just easier for me to keep it in my fridge
I'm,
without
like,
them getting
really-
weird.
Really jealous of your spice organization. I really am, because my spice cabinet does not look like that. Not
It
at
only
all.
looks like that because it has to. Otherwise, it's falling out the freaking fridge door. When
I have a
anybody
confession to make. My
Hmm.
name is Tammy, and I'm addicted to collecting spices.
Me too. Oh
love
my
spices.
god, I love you. Yes, I am too. I collect all different kinds of spices, and I make my own
And the
too.
Kinder.
That's the worst, because then I can just grow it and I'll dry it and I'll make my own, and then
Mhm.
I just have like right now I have a shit ton of spicy hot oregano.
That was good too in the soup. Oh my
Did you
gosh,
like that?
so good in the chicken soup.
It
yes.
smells. Doesn't it smell just like pizza?
Mhm,
Like
it
you
does.
smell it, it's like, oh Man, it
It
smells
does.
just like.
But then once it's in there, it doesn't like it has the oregano odor, but it's stronger when you smell the dried.
Hmm.
This is my favorite right now. Have you got all of your spices by this name? Let me get them out of the
I've
box
never
here.
seen that.
Oh,
Amazon, you can order the whole set.
this is only 3 in the collection of 6 I have,
Uh-huh.
but we got the good shit. We got the aw shit. And for those really good times when you really want the special shit,
Oh my gosh, my husband.
don't
would
order
kill
the
me.
bullshit.
He's so
It's just salt and
prudy.
pepper.
No, that's not the one with salt and pepper.
What's the one that's salt and
I don't
pepper?
remember.
Okay.
That's
But they have
awesome.
bullshit, and they have they also have it in hot sauce.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
But they're good. It's
Yeah,
like the best.
those
That's
names remind me of like tired old ass soak, like that you see like in the Vermont country store.
This one right now is my favorite. Kinder's wood-fired garlic. It makes everything taste like it went through the campfire.
Yum.
Oh, there's always
That's
room for
awesome.
no shit.
Tammy, you're gonna have
and
to
the
come.
bullshit.
You're going to seriously have to come and visit me. I got for Christmas a whole collection of Lodge cast iron.
Oh wow.
I
Nice.
got like 5 or 6 pieces now. So you're going to have to come and teach me how to cook, like campfire cook.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to.
Should we bring my Nimrod?
Come and,
Yeah, I have
and
no
Hey,
clue how to do
Hey,
that.
can we bring my Nimrod?
what's your Nimrod?
Just say yes.
Okay, yes. I don't know.
I
It's
know.
my 1961 pop-up camper.
Oh, yeah.
cute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys come down. Seriously.
It's green.
You guys are
It's
not
olive
very
green.
far at all. Yeah.
I think it's the first pop-up camper they ever made.
It is.
Was that the original name, or did you name it that?
Nimrod?
It's a Nimrod.
No
Riviera.
way.
Yes,
That's
the Riviera model because it had the big double beds and not just the twin beds on the side.
Yes.
I know how to cook, Bruce.
She meant
I
like
just-
over the open
I
fire.
meant like over a campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole
And
different
that's
all the
not
wax.
the same
I'm
as
gonna
cooking in the
not.
kitchen.
smack ya.
It's not. Even going
Not
through
at
a
all.
hurricane, just having to cook everything on the grill. At least I was grateful for the grill, but still, it's not the same thing. The timing and everything is different.
And when you're banking your fire and you have the wood ash, you know, it's,
Yeah, that would be
yeah,
harder.
we're cooking over coals. You are regulating the temperature.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
and
the
I'm doing
part
this.
that I'm
How
concerned
hot is
about.
it? It's
I
like
know,
putting my hand up and down. How hot can you put your hand to it? That's how.
Yeah.
Then you measure what the temperature of the fire is.
Hey, Uncle
Yeah.
Al.
I'm good. Hey, Uncle Al's in here?
Yeah, you just popped in.
Oh, okay.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. I didn't see his comment at all. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're cool. Hey, Uncle Al. But yeah, so you're gonna have to teach me how to do that
Yeah.
because I really want to learn how to do that. You know? Oh, that is easy. Don't drop it in the fire and don't catch your clothes on fire.
Duh. Oh my gosh.
That's like
See?
super obvious. Thank you. Hey,
Although
Carter.
with children, that is a challenge who don't understand cause and effect.
That's
So
another thing. Like, I don't want to have a fire outside. Like, my son
Yeah.
would have to be sleeping or something.
same.
I don't want to have a fire with him around. I don't think he
Would grab
never-
the concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's same. Mine doesn't. I mean, I would hope he
Oh.
would grab some of it.
It's okay, Ginger. You're fine. Nobody's got timed out.
Oh, hilarious. That's so funny. The birds, like, doing your
You got a
wrench
new
duties.
moderator with feathers.
Yeah. What kind of bird does Ginger have? I don't think I've ever seen your bird. Is it on
She has
your
chickens.
channel? Chickens pecking her
Bruce,
phone?
I don't burn bread anymore. And by the way, I didn't even make that bread that I burned. It was bought.
It was already hopped up on kerosene because it was, she just didn't know.
That's right.
She had been drinking before she got it. It was high on alcohol.
I wish.
Well, if anybody wants a pair of keys, all you have to do is go to any, and I do mean any, Humane Society in Michigan,
Detroit area.
in the Detroit area.
Somebody
Really?
at Christmas just surrendered like 800 and some
Holy
parakeets. They brought in like 500 at first, and then another 300 or 400.
hoarder
Why?
Batman.
Because
Probably
somebody
wanted to
had
breed
them. Somebody had them in their home, and they were breeding, and they just kept breeding. and
Yeah,
kept
it just
breeding,
got out of
and
control.
Then
Yeah.
their son came to visit and took them all away.
Mm.
The story that I heard, the son hadn't been to visit in a couple of years because of COVID.
Yeah.
And his parent, who couldn't take care of them all, had bred them, and it just got out of control.
Well,
Oh my god.
had a hobby while COVID was around. Yeah.
So there are a lot of
I
parakeets. that need
I
good homes.
don't have any breeding habits of any other birds. Just my chickens.
We actually met a man like that, but it was parrotlets. We went and bought a parrotlet from but at least he was somewhat clean and he had a cage set up. But oh my gosh, same thing, like tons. And then the same thing with lovebirds. A guy had an outdoor aviary, and he probably started with just 2 pairs. It was a full aviary.
She's never gonna live it down. I'm more amused by the poobah running out
Yes.
in his towel. Oh my god.
Yes. The
Oh,
naked
cute.
rescue. The naked rescue of the burning bread is what makes that story awesome. Anybody can burn bread, but to throw it out in the lawn when your nakedness is what makes it so funny. That is true, Q. Oh my gosh. Now I have not gotten out my pressure canner that I got that pretty much will do it all for me because I'm afraid of that too.
Okay.
Like that I won't use it right.
Apparently I cannot speak correctly.
Oh,
I do have a breeding habit of chickens. I myself don't breed chickens. Just
They
throwing
breed.
that out there. They breed themselves.
Yes, birds like to do that.
Thank you, Q.
So do rabbits. You have a
God, our chats always go south. Always.
What? We're just talking about it's normal farm homestead stuff. The animals do what the animals do.
Yeah.
I'm on baby goat watch this weekend, so
Aw, that's cute though. Aw, that's so cute.
they're not mine, but they're kind of mine. I'm borrowing them. I do
Dustin's
check-
version of my bread story is way too hilarious. By the way, my version is the true version.
Yeah.
There was no 6-foot flames. There wasn't. The house was not going to catch on fire. It was all good. Maybe breed like a rabbit, but not like rabbits. Oh my god, Thor! Oh my god.
I had
You're
missed
killing
that
me.
one. It scrolled up too fast. What? You said you had the breeding
I
habit
don't.
of
Oh my
chickens.
god. Oh my god. Just gonna pray. Everything I say is gonna be
Maybe
taken way
breed.
out of context.
Parakeets are delicious.
Parakeets are delicious. Stop it. Stop that, Diabolo Frog. Cut that out. You do put a little stick up their butt.
I have
and,
a
like,
funny story about
rotisserie
guinea
them.
pigs, though.
Little
Food. So we've been breeding guinea pigs, and everybody's like, "What are you going to do with them?" And I'm like, "It's an alternate food source. We're not really going to eat them, but we like them."
Yeah.
I know,
And
like in
Peruvian
Brazil and
families eat
stuff,
them.
yeah, in
Yeah.
South
Yeah.
America they eat them, and I
Yeah.
couldn't even imagine.
I
But
know,
they're so
lots of
little.
bones.
bony, like
Bonies.
Like-
Yeah. That's what,
Yeah.
What
I
would
said.
be good about that?
What do you do? Fillet it
No
out?
idea.
Like spatchcock that little guinea pig over the oven?
Yuck!
And then what?
I want an emu so bad. Somebody said they had.
I
peacocks,
wouldn't
geese,
mind
turkeys.
having one either. I really like them.
Hi,
Have you
Julie.
seen the
Welcome.
lady that's like her emu has a problem? Like she's very attitudey, and she calls it Karen.
No,
No.
I
Oh my
haven't seen
gosh,
it.
that's
What is
hilarious.
that? Like a Facebook reel or something?
So I seen it
TikTok.
first on TikTok, but it was a rescue. It was given to her, and so
Mhm.
she got another one, and like she's actually got her to like calm down and stuff. But the TikTok reel is like she's standing there and she's like, "Not today, Karen," and just like puts her hand up to her. If I come across it again, Courtney, I'll send it to you a messenger
Okay, that's funny.
That is funny.
because it's funny.
Bruce,
I
I'm
have had-
always in that form. Oh, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
am, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I did. Go ahead. He heard
I have
me.
had a ton of animals. I mean, like just about every farm animal. you can name. I do not want emus. I have chased them for other people.
Yeah.
That's why I do not want them.
Yeah. They can be really nasty.
My face
but
falls off when
I
I
still
drink.
think they're cool. I still think they're cool. I watch. Do you guys watch White House on the Hill? Do you guys watch?
Yes, they have like
Or-
everything.
They have
They
everything.
they love birds. They have
Yeah.
like all the different
But
birds.
they have that emu called Bamboo, and they hang a clothesline out, and they put socks on the clothesline for it,
Mhm.
and then it will just like pull the socks off and stuff. It's so adorable. It's so
Oh my
adorable.
gosh.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
it's enrichment for the bird.
Mhm.
Mental enrichment. Makes them
If
feel
you're
like
not-
they're doing something.
If you're not watching Old Reading Farm, Cat just put 9 emu eggs in their hatcher.
How are they
Oh,
doing? I
wow.
haven't seen them in a while, and I haven't even ever seen them in chats. How are they doing?
They're doing
I
really
had-
good. It's
His
so
name
dark.
is John, right? I had him on Facebook, and then they just kind of disappeared. So I don't know if maybe they had issues, but
No, I'm an admin for their channel for the Wednesday night lives, but it gets dark so early, like 3-4 o'clock there right now, that they're not doing any lives until it gets lighter.
yeah, they're
So
what
they
in
just-
Connecticut?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And they just moved to a new place, so they're trying to get everything
Oh,
around.
I didn't know that because they
Yeah,
have
they-
built like a lot of things on their property, and they have bees and.
Yeah, they're moving everything to a new farm,
Mm.
and so they're totally doing. If you haven't seen his peacock palace, it's a treehouse. He built his peacocks a treehouse.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to go check it out. It's really fun.
I wonder if I've seen that one.
Julie, that is correct. My members are Poop Troop members.
Yeah.
And it's only 99 cents a month. So if you want to be a member, that's fine.
It's a great deal.
FYI, I put a lot of pictures on YouTube last night. So if you guys want to look at them,
Yeah.
they're all in the members only chat. They're like kind of personal pictures to me, but it explains my family and
Yeah.
this house that I'm living in and stuff like
Cool.
that. So, you can look at them and comment or whatever,
We call ourselves a lot of names, by the way, Julie. We not,
the shit
not just the
stirrers.
Cooper Troopers. We've got quite a few.
The shit stirrers.
Yes. We're not the shit stirrers. We usually get those out of here. We can't be stirred.
It's
That's
just
not
Matt,
good for
he's
us.
the shit stirrer.
Can't break up the shit. That's not good. We the shit.
So, Matt, how do you preserve your peppers? I'm going to try to get this back on.
Yeah, get it back on track. Yeah. Thank you, Tammy.
I pretty much buy as I need them. I don't really preserve them because I tend to just eat every pepper I own before it goes bad.
Good plan.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So you haven't dehydrated
Mm-mm.
to try?
I haven't tried it yet. I want to try. I want to try making like a powder. I
Yeah.
think it'd be pretty cool to try making some kind of powder like that.
Yeah, because the flavor profiles of the different
yeah.
peppers.
hmm
Just like Dustin's get like that spice is good.
This stuff's
I
really
liked
good.
Yeah, it was really good. The blend
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
made. Yeah. Yeah.
How many ways did you do your peppers this year, Courtney?
Every pepper. Okay, my husband got in a habit of just taking every pepper that we had and dehydrating it. That's the only way I could preserve them in time. So we did a lot of that. My favorite are I can't even pronounce it. De Espion. It's a Spanish pepper. And it's really, really big. It's probably one of the biggest peppers out there. And that's my favorite pepper. And I try to grow them every year. I only had 3 or 4 of them this year. So
Aw,
I ate those.
yeah,
Those were my favorites. But
with cream
for the
cheese
most-
and everything bagels.
oh yeah, that's my snack.
It's so good. She turned me on to that. That is really good.
Oh
If you
my
haven't
God.
had that,
It's a keto friendly snack, no sugar, just pepper, cream cheese, and that everything bagel mix on top of it.
it's so
That
yummy.
sounds
It's
amazing.
like it's seriously it's like the sweet It's if you get the sweet peppers, it's even better.
Yeah.
Sweet pepperly, like salty, like
Mhm.
mix. It's the
It's
bomb.
all the fat. It hits all the little notes in there.
Yeah, it's like awesome. So anyway, that's my favorite thing to do, but to eat. But the peppers, this is the hugest mistake ever. I will never do this again. I grew mini bells, and the mini bells were only like this big. And how the hell are you gonna you just eat that? No, and then it's all seeds on the inside. Like you got
That's a lot of work.
Zero pepper, zero.
Yeah.
So
You
we
could
just
pickle
put-
them though, whole, couldn't you? Like
yeah, I guess you could.
like a peppercini.
Yeah.
I
You
bet.
just put a slice in them and put them right in straight vinegar,
There you go.
and then they're done.
Yeah. So my husband just took a lot of them and just popped them right into the dehydrator and did it that way. And so I ended up having a lot of different types of pepper mixes, and I grew paprika peppers. So I made that paprika myself, that kind of thing. But what? I just passed on that one. Court could have gone whatever.
Julie Gilpin, if you have I don't know if you have TV, but if you have the DIY network that's now Magnolia, they just brought back Andrew Zimmern on that network, and the chef, and also he goes and travels and eats and everything.
Mhm.
He is going to people's houses, and they went to an authentic like Mexican and Central American too. They have influence. And oh my gosh, she made everything from scratch. And it was like, it looked so good. Like the tortillas, the salsa, the guacamole, like everything fresh, and showed how like she did it, like while you're watching. And it looked like such a good meal. And they did ribeyes out on the grill, and then they chopped those up for like some of the authentic tacos. Oh, but because she was talking about cooking with the peppers, and it was the weirdest thing. They kind of boil or pre-boil the pepper, the jalapeno, and the tomato, and then she just like threw that in the blender with some other, I guess, spices. It was really like just lime, very basic ingredients, but very delicious.
Yeah.
It looked like our Mexican is so different. It's very fresh, like what
Yeah.
they actually make in Mexico compared to some of the stuff we get, and the fewer ingredients.
Hey, Mountain Grandma, thanks for coming in. Hanging
But
out
yeah,
with us.
try and check that out because that was a really great episode. He also he visited the Trapp family from the Trapp Family Lodge and got to eat with them, which was kind of cool. The Sound of Music people.
I believe Ginger. I think they did.
Yeah, that's now their brand name, Magnolia. Yeah, that's their network. Yep. And her cooking show is on there too, but that's more like home cooking. But Andrew Zimmern, I used to love watching him, his personality and stuff. It's just great. And he just takes you to such good food places.
Trying to remember the one woman I love to watch, but she's not on anymore. I think she had like a lot of scandal.
Oh.
Hold
Was
on,
it the
I'll-
Italian lady? The
No,
one
she was actually from Michigan.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll find her name. Just give me a second. 'Cause
Okay.
I can't remember.
Giving you a second.
I don't know who that would be.
Excuse me.
She
Yeah.
is very inspiring, and I can't remember.
Yeah, he shows like some of the best hot spots for food too. I always like that about his show. And I miss the one who committed suicide. He is Andrew Bourdain, not Andrew Bourdain.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Oh, yep.
He was,
okay.
his was
You're
like
not-
the underside of all
You're
that.
not gonna believe this,
Anthony.
but I kind of have a really big crush on Anthony Bourdain.
I kind of
And
believe it.
When he died, I kind of cried a little bit. Not gonna lie.
I
was
felt
like-
terrible, yeah, but yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. Yes.
Back to confessions. Bobby Flay, I'm single. If you're looking, just saying.
You can be like his fifth wife. He's had so many wives.
I don't care. The man can barbecue, okay?
Yeah,
The man can
hey,
barbecue.
I know, to eat his food just alone. Just to like get a peck on the cheek and to eat his food alone would be like
There-
dreamy.
Anthony
Marriage is
Anthony
just-
Bourdain is a really good writer.
Yeah.
And the stuff that he would talk about, and he is so freaking funny
Mhm.
and sarcastic, and like I just love that.
Yep.
And like, yeah, and the fact that he could just like, he's so brave, like he
Yeah.
could just eat anything.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, like that's crazy. I could never.
Yeah.
He ate some stuff. I mean,
I'm not that adventurous.
Yeah.
You know,
no.
but
No.
He
Me
eats
either.
stuff even I won't eat. And like I eat like just about anything. And some of the things he had on his show, I'm like, why would you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
and
That's
you
why
know,
they say he didn't commit suicide, that he was offed because he had that. He knew about the underbelly of a lot more stuff, and that was the rumor that was going around when that
Well,
cabal.
his wife is a jiu-jitsu martial artist.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Ursula, and she left him for somebody else. And
Oh.
I think it devastated him.
Yeah, that would devastate.
She, I
him.
think, was quite a bit younger than him too, like a lot younger.
Oh my gosh.
And he just, yeah. I think
It
that's
might,
what
but
really
same
happened.
thing. It might have been a cover story because he met some
It could
interesting characters.
Yeah, like the stuff and the places that he would go
Yeah,
it's amazing.
yeah,
Like,
totally amazing. But also,
yeah.
some of them seem dangerous.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
you just don't know.
Yeah, like he's like getting a tattoo like in the middle of the freaking jungle by some people. I'm like, dude, like, yeah.
I think
Like,
I
you're not
saw
gonna
one
get
where he was
infection
eating
from
with.
that.
Say that again, Tammy. Sorry. Go ahead.
But you're not going to get infection from that.
I know.
You know?
No hepatitis at all.
Like,
They don't have hepatitis there in the jungle. It doesn't
No,
exist.
not at all.
Totally
I think-
fine.
I think
It's not like
that
they
it was
share
in-
needles.
It was like in New Guinea somewhere. I think that's where he got it.
Papua New Guinea.
Oh, crazy.
Oh,
Crazy
yeah, that
lot.
was the tattoo. It was like a shape of a flower on his back or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you watch, he did this CNN special. By the way, I am not a CNN fan at all, but I did watch that CNN special where he went to Israel and stuff like that, and he talked a lot about like the different issues that Israel's having with other countries and stuff like that. It was just like it was a really cool special. I miss it. Like sometimes
I
I just
know.
go back and I watch his stuff. Like he has this like best friend that's from Russia, and they would like go around together and like just get drunk and drink vodka and like I was just like, dude, this guy is so cool.
Best friend reminded me of somebody who could have been like Russian.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Interesting.
But then again, that's the colorful personality of me. So it's colorful up here too.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, so
Bruce is like probably cleaner
just-
than doing it in the city. To
I
get
just
tested.
totally went on a tangent about Anthony Bourdain. I could
It's okay.
probably seriously go on that tangent like all day long.
Yeah,
But
He was
I'm not
awesome.
going to now. So,
It was
but he was a
awesome.
very awesome person. Like he
Yeah.
really was. So cool.
yeah. I think the one that disappointed me the most was the one who had the clogs, to find out that he was just a freaking pervert. That was just so upsetting. Because he came off as like such a sweetheart on camera. I can't even think of his name now. He wore the orange clogs all the time. Dang it. He even had a show on TV and they like just cut him out of it. What is that chef's name? I can't think of it. I can see him too. And that he had a product line and they took his name off of it, his first name off the product line. Damn. What is his name? He's a little chubby chef, ponytail, and clogs. He always had the bright colored clogs on. I can't think of his name, but yeah, it came out like he was just a perv.
I'm still trying to find the name of that show, and I can't think of it right now.
I just remember it was like a
My
daytime
brain.
TV show too, and it was like What do we do now? Because he was like a main character of our daytime show. Because they would cook and they would interview people, and he was like the chef of the show.
Oh, that's what it was called. I got it. It was called Rehab Addict. Have you guys ever watched it?
Yeah.
Yes, that woman. She is so inspiring to me because what
Yeah.
she does, and she's amazing. woodworker.
Nicole something.
Nicole. Yes.
Nicole.
She
I
actually-
follow her on Instagram. Supposedly she went nuts
she's
though.
Yeah, she's from Michigan, right?
Okay.
And she like would rehab, like she would buy a house for $1 in the hood, right?
Yeah.
And she would totally rehab it, and it would be like this beautiful like 1920s house. She would do everything in it authentic. The way she would do her cabinets and stuff, like she would go to like flea markets and buy like old cabinets and like totally redo the kitchen.
Mhm.
And, like it was inspired. It's
Yeah.
like so inspiring. It's so beautiful to watch how she does
Yeah.
it. And I just, she inspires me. I love to do woodwork
Mhm.
anyway.
Yeah.
But like she
me too.
like takes it to like a whole nother level.
Oh yeah,
Like,
what she would
it's-
restore was amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
and
what
she
her
actually-
people would too.
she came to my state and did a house for LeBron James. My area, he's from where
Yeah.
I'm from. He is from.
Okay.
So,
You can keep him.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's so funny. It's so
It's
funny
like the
how he
baby
talks.
doll of the woke movement right now.
Oh,
He's everywhere.
It's so funny how he talks like he's from the hood. The dude went to a private Catholic school. He's not from the freaking hood. Okay, he went to freaking St. Mary's. I lived in the same city. Like he's not anything. The dude
Oh,
had
funny.
a freaking like.
Gotta have a rep.
I went bowling one time and he was bowling next to me, right? And he he was like 18 at the time. The basketball place, whatever they call it, they
Mhm.
bought him a freaking Hummer and they chromed it all out for him.
Oh my
he thought
gosh.
he thought he was the shit.
Yeah, he still
He
does.
thought, and like that, he was 18 at the time. He had a police officer escort with him, so nobody could ask him for his autograph because he was on a
Please.
date with his girlfriend. The
Oh my
guy
gosh.
is a complete D. He's a complete D.
That's unbelievable.
The chef with the orange Crocs was Mario Batali.
That's it, Mario Batali. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. He has the red hair, right? Long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had
I know who he is.
the strawberry
Arsenic
blonde
Element.
red hair. Yeah.
I just googled
Yeah.
the Crocs, and that's
Thank
No,
you.
no.
I
Bobby
appreciate that.
Flay has red hair. Bobby Flay has red hair.
Bobby
Oh,
Flay
okay,
beats
okay.
everybody
And
on
when
his
I-
show just
When I
about.
worked out, I had a picture of. Oh yeah, I had a picture of Bobby Flay as an M&M on my locker.
You need to put Bobby. You need Garden State Gardener. You need to do Tammy and Bobby Flay in one like you just did for Blue Farm. The shirt coming off.
Did you
But-
see mine today? That Garden State Gardener did for me
Oh, I
today.
missed it. He did one for you.
Oh, you did not get up early enough.
No, of course never.
But the Nicole chick from Rehab,
Yeah.
whatever, she did a house in at the city of Akron
Mm-hmm.
for the LeBron James foundation,
Mm-hmm.
and totally redid a house there. I don't know what it looks like today. I have no idea, but I thought it was
I love the one. Oh, our neighbor's dog just arrived. Hi. Hello. See? Hi. Hello. He just comes to
Take
visit.
your pet to work day.
Yeah, pretty much. He's not our pet, but he comes over for spa days because he'll be like all matted with those little stickers from the Biden's Alba that's underneath his fence when he gets out. And I end up like having to give him a bath and calm him out. Cool, Garden State Gardener. He's going to work on that later. Sexy Bobby Flay for Tammy.
We should tag him so he knows how I feel about him because I think I'm, haven't got the message out there yet.
Hi. You want to come up and give me kisses? Come on. Come on. What? Oh, he's looking. Oh, my daughter just went out to clean the other one's stuff. Great. I just got left with 2 dogs in the house. And this little guy is not fixed. Hey, don't get into trouble. We have a loaded mouse trap too because we had a mouse get in the house. I'm hoping that it actually got killed on the patio. We had one mouse out of all this time find its way through our sliding glass doors one night while I was sick. And I saw what the
That was my alarm.
it sounds like DEFCON 1. DEFCON.
That's how my
Hey,
alarm
wake
sounds
up.
too. That's how my alarm sounds too, and it goes off. I'm one of those people too.
I pee.
Hey, Nanya, Texas, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
That is how I wake up, right? So, and I'm one of those people that don't just wake up. Like I hit the snooze button.
Yeah, me too.
times. I drive my husband
I
crazy.
think that's an ADHD thing that a lot of us are night owls and a lot of us have a really hard time waking up in the morning. I've had that
I'm-
all through school. My poor mother.
I'm just a night owl because I'm crazy though.
Yeah, we're a little bit that way in the poop troop. Well, most of us. I can't speak for everyone. Letting her know Bobby was close. She might have to leave soon. That's awesome. It's the Bobby Flay alarm. He's nearby. My tracker says so.
My heart's going to patter really loud.
Make her sound like a stalker backwoods. Gosh.
Yeah, the only chef I've ever been like, I'm not really
You
into
chef it.
chefs that much, but the only one I've
Yeah.
ever been like kind of like, oh, is Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah,
Like,
Mhm.
whoa.
yeah. I like Andrew Zimmern for his brain. I like the way that he talks to people and he interacts with people
Yeah.
and just his enthusiasm. But they also have a female pastry chef that was pretty good too. But it was hilarious because they left the clip in where she made banana pudding and she used whipped cream on top that she did not sweeten, and she gave it to a small child. Well, the small child tasted the plain whipped cream and went, "Oh, yuck!" Right? And I was like, I can't believe they didn't clip
That's
that.
I know. Yeah,
Martha
that's
Stewart would have had
bad.
none of that. Martha Stewart would be
Mm-mm.
like, "That child will not appear on my show."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but her techniques are really good. She was making like a meringue pavlova. She was making pavlova, and it's like meringue, fruit, and whipped
Mhm.
cream. But she made it so it looked like the skirt of a ballerina.
Huh.
And it was the coolest looking, and she filled it. But she, before that, had a lady in her area that was known for meringue pie crust. Oh my gosh, that pie looked amazing. It was like a lemon curd, but not. She calls it something else pie with whipped cream and just filled that lovely meringue. Oh my, it looked like they were eating a cloud. That's what it looked like when she was done with the pie. Like, I'd like that. Anyway, so yes, Magnolia Network has a few good shows. They had to cancel somebody on there, I heard, because they had a bad rep. I don't know how they got through the process.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Sometimes I think they let those people through for the drama that it
Mhm.
creates in the public eye.
yeah,
Not just for the show. Like, there's no drama on the show, but then you read about it, and it's like there's a ton of drama like
yeah,
outside of the show, and you're like, makes you wonder if they created that on purpose
yeah.
for a little publicity.
I hope not. At least, like, for them, it just seems like something
Yeah.
that would have slipped through because that doesn't seem like it goes with their kind of rep. But my husband kind of said the same. He's like, how did they get all the way through like that? And they didn't know that they had all these complaints against them.
Mhm.
So you might be right. Hey, Pastor McQuaddy. Good to see
I
you.
wonder if that would work for my channel. I'll just create a drama, and then I'll
You
get-
don't have to create any. It comes to you. What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah, I forgot.
Oh, Ginger Ninja. I think she's talking about the like whatever.
The blonde couple that flipped houses, they had a lot of yes, because they got a divorce, I think. Didn't they get a divorce or whatever? But then
Oh
they
yeah, but
still-
they're on. No, that's on HGTV. They're still on and they work together and no, that's
Flip or flop. Yeah, that's what it was called.
yeah, flip or flop. Hey.
Howdy.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Cutie patoot.
Cutie pie.
Hi.
Hi.
And
We
she's
got a
done.
hi.
Hi.
Yeah, Flipper Flopper, they're still on. They have new
Yeah.
episodes, Ginger. They're
I
okay.
just admire for the fact that they got a divorce
And
and they're
kept-
still working together.
yeah.
I like really admire that because a lot of people they do that and they like hate each other.
It's great for,
Yeah.
if they can do
Did
it.
you hear the latest tabloid gossip? I'm heartbroken, but maybe there is a chance for me. I can't think of his name. Aquaman and Lisa Bonet are divorced.
Oh, what's
Jason
his name?
Momoa.
Jason
Yeah,
Momoa. Yes.
Momoa.
And you know the way he talked about his wife, like how deeply in love he was with her, and like how growing up he had always had a crush on her, and now they're
Probably
getting
idolized
divorced.
her too much and she couldn't
It
take
makes
it.
you wonder. Did you know that she was married to Lenny Kravitz?
Yes.
Oh,
They have a baby. They had a baby together.
Woo!
I know. That's what I was thinking. Excuse
That's
me.
crazy. I was like, what? They're like that would be like the perfect couple, right? Like visually, that would be the perfect couple. I'm sure.
Yeah, they have a
that's
beautiful, I think, daughter, right? That's a
Yeah.
model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she left the Crosbys to go do music, and that's how.
Bye,
they got
Josh.
See
together.
you, Josh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the reasoning. Hi, Josh.
Yeah, but they still like hang out and talk, and then
I'm not
Jason Momoa
swooning
and
backwoods
Lenny
law.
are
He's
best
not my
friends.
type.
It's freaking
Jason
weird.
Momoa is not my. I
I'm
would
not-
prefer
I'm
Lenny
not.
Kravitz on horseback on the Bahamas.
Jason Momoa looks too much
commercial.
like a caveman to me. I can't do that. He looks like a caveman.
Yeah.
Him
Not
and
my-
what's the other? Russell Brand.
Ugh.
Like, no thanks.
Mm-mm.
That is not.
Me either.
No way.
What? I used
I
to
don't
like
like
him
that.
until I saw.
I used to like him until the video
Which
clip.
one was that, Ginger Ninja?
Actually grabbed his teenage.
Oh, I saw that. That was really weird and gross. They were posing as a family, and it looked like he grabbed his own kid's boob. Jason Momoa. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
So gross.
Freaking weird, man.
Yeah. And she was a young teenager, too. Like, it was really sketch. I forgot about that, Ginger. That's right. Ew. Okay, now I really. Mm-mm.
You just ruined it for me, Ginger. but
Totally.
That's okay.
They're all a little bit too privileged when they get to a certain point. I wouldn't want to
agree.
deal with that. 25. It's 25. That's what we say too. Look at what Passamaquoddy talking about. 34 degrees feels like 25 because it is 25.
It's
Where is he? Where's
That's
Rocky?
exactly what I say. Like,
Rocky.
did you get that quote
Where
from
are
me,
you?
or are you just like that too? Makes me
That's
wonder.
Yeah, it's from hanging
mean-
out together, but
Yeah. No,
Yep,
because
it's
like I
originally
say that all the
yours.
time. They're like, it's
That's what I was
5
telling her.
degrees, but it really feels like -2. Then it's
Yep.
freaking -2.
Right.
Like, shut up.
A little man. There he is. It's a little man.
Pepper.
Oh, he's talking to me.
Goat.
What? What is it? Did you come over for spa treatment day again? Yeah? Oh my gosh, this dog. I wish I could just steal him. This is the one I talk about, that it's the neighbor's son's dog.
Yeah.
But he needs to be fixed if I steal him. I can't deal with
Yeah.
all that.
We have a clinic around here. It's
Mhm.
like maybe 45 minutes away.
Hi, sweetheart.
That you can go to, and it's like a free. It's not a free clinic, but
Yeah. Lower
you
cost.
you pick a number and you go in.
Mhm.
And wait. You know,
Yeah.
it's no appointments. You go in and they'll fix your dog. They
Yep.
they have like a list of things that they can only do.
Yeah. I think
But-
they have that here too.
Yeah.
But you wait forever is what I've heard because our
Yeah.
pastor takes their animals there because they liked a certain surgeon that was there. Yeah, but they have more vet services maybe at ours because they were able to get a surgery there for their animal when he was sick. I forget what it's called. It's like a hospital.
Mhm.
It's an animal hospital. Yeah, he comes over and eats too. He has a little prescription food. You know, he likes the expensive stuff
Yeah.
that our
I've
dog
tried-
has to have.
Oh, it's 33 degrees here, and
Ooh.
it feels like 33 degrees. That's what they say.
Let me see what
So-
ours says.
It's
Oh, it's a-
19 here.
No,
It's
I heard it.
70.
I forget who told me, but somebody said that Michigan's getting some crappy snow right now.
Ew.
Are they really?
Not right now. We don't have snow, but we have cold weather.
We might have a low of 54 tonight, but it is clear and 70 right now. Thank God.
Yeah,
That's more like Florida. We've been having like,
it's
heck of
33
rain.
then. Yes, that's right.
yep, you can enjoy that. No, thank you.
70 degrees here.
Rocky.
My phone says that Garden State Gardener is big with abs. So
Is what? I'm sorry, you
I'll have
sounded
to go
robotic. What?
I
he's
gotta
very quick
block
with
off.
his jib jabs because apparently he has just posted one with me and Bobby.
No way! That's awesome. Joe, you're awesome.
Wow.
Garden State Gardener.
I had to
That's cute. That's really
make
cute,
sure
though.
he couldn't be
That's
there.
fine.
And for those of you wondering, I have Christmas up because we still need to take our Christmas pictures. 'cause we
Yeah,
got
my
to
tree
sit.
is still up. I haven't taken it down, and I had my stockings up the other day, and I took those down.
I did take my stockings down. Yeah.
It's a slow process.
It is, right? I don't like taking it down because it takes so long to put up and then it's done.
It's a pain in the
It
ass.
makes me sad.
If I didn't have Fred, I wouldn't put it up at all.
No, you just can get one of those trees that
I
pops
don't.
up.
I don't hate Christmas. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's wonderful. I just like, why do I have to put up all this crap?
True.
Yeah.
Tradition is one of those weird things.
Yeah,
I
it is.
couldn't imagine not having a little sparkle during Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Bling bling. I like bling. I don't know how I would farm. I'd probably be a very blingy farmer. I went to
24
Vermont
inches.
in leather pants, so yeah.
Your chickens will have sparkly hen saddles.
Yes, bedazzled,
And all of a sudden, your chickens die because they start attacking these sparkles.
pecking the crap out of each other because they got sparkly backs. Oh gosh, it's horrible. Either that or the crows come down and peck them to death.
Well, Courtney, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I have to
Aw.
head
It's
out
okay.
of here.
I understand.
I gotta play school bus driver today, so
I
Oh.
don't have Fred this afternoon. He's at his grandma's. My husband is outside doing something, so I can be on here a little bit longer. So
I'll jump down to the chat and I will see y'all later.
All right, Tammy.
thank you,
Hey,
Tammy.
Have a great
We'll see ya.
weekend.
We'll
Good to
see
see
you
you
next
again.
Friday. We'll see you
Yep.
next Friday.
Enjoy your Bobby Flay.
I will.
Aw, she's such a
They're trying
sweetheart.
to kiss. They're trying to kiss me. Oh, you're so thankful.
I don't put up my
I love
tree
you
anymore
too.
either. All my kids are grown. It's just me. I save a tree. Yeah, I don't have a real
Yeah.
tree. I have like a timber, like artificial primitive tree that I like, and it's super small, but it's like 7 feet tall.
Aw,
And
That's awesome.
thank you.
I absolutely love this
Yeah,
stinking
I like
tree.
that
I just
style. I like that style
No
too.
maintenance. You don't have to water it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That is
That's
true.
Yeah, and when you have heat, the real trees dry out
Yeah. It is.
really fast.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah,
drop-
it
and
would
drop
it'd
crap
be
everywhere.
dry in here. Yeah, it'd be really dry in here because it already is because of our fireplace.
Licking off my highlighter.
So
Already got extra
super bright.
kerosene.
strapping minutes.
Oh, are you guys expected to lose power, Ginger, with the storms? It's going to be that bad? She's talking about she's already got extra kerosene.
Extra kerosene.
'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like losing power at all. I just don't.
I would just get under my heated blanket.
That's what this is back here.
Just playing because obviously there's no power, so it'd be
Yeah.
Your solar heated blanket.
Put it right next to the fire and heat it up.
There you go. Oh my gosh. We need a solar pack because I got to have my heated blanket. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Like, if you have, that's what you got, it'll keep you warm.
Mhm.
They'll keep you warm.
Get a reserve battery pack for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although they do have all those hand warmers you could just crack and kind of keep yourself warm without power.
You need
It's
like
funny. I
40 of
have
them.
some of them. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You need like you'll need like 40 of them to warm the whole body.
They have, I think, the body pads now. They have
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, I think I saw that and I was like, oh, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Courtney.
Especially for like a car pack, like to keep in your car if you're in that
Hey.
kind of.
There you go. I had fun on
Yeah.
your stream last night.
Yeah, that was fun.
I love talking about farming and all that
Hey,
kind of
Gil.
stuff. And
How's it going, buddy?
You know a lot about it.
in the old days, folks would mate the rabbits to
Mate like
Mate.
rabbits.
I was like, what?
Can't read it.
I was like, what? It didn't register. Sorry.
Yep, that's why we had all those big families back in the day. You're right, Q. Well, and also no TV, so
Oh God, yeah. I'd
Hot
probably be
peppers
just
will definitely warm you up, that's for
reading
sure.
tons of books.
Gil's here hanging out. That's cool.
I probably then would take up crocheting or
I'm sorry, honey. No, I'm crocheting this blanket. I'd rather
Sorry,
crochet
honey.
this
I'm
blanket.
working on number 33 block of this quilt here.
You only have 130.
Just,
more to go.
150,000 more to go. I'm making a king size quilt. Okay.
It's a California king. It's real big.
I'll be there soon, like next year.
I gotta
I'll
charge
see
my
you
laptop.
after winter
Yeah.
passes.
Yeah, that's a shower in winter up north. No, like I don't know how people get washed unless their bathrooms are extremely heated. Even just the shocking toilet thing, from what I remember from being up north, is not for me. I don't like that at all. Cold bathroom floors. I love, like, how do you heat the older house? Like, is it just the fire, or how do you do that with the bathrooms? Do you guys have space heaters for?
No.
Oh my gosh. So there's an extreme temperature difference.
Throughout the entire house.
Oy.
The living room doesn't have heat at all. The upstairs barely has any heat. There is no heat in this room. And yeah,
Wow.
welcome to my.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would freeze.
It does stay in this area, in this like main area. I feel like I'm really loud all of a sudden. It's really strange. Do you hear that?
No, you're fine. You sound good. Yeah.
But yeah, so I keep the wood burning in there, and it can stay between 75 and on good days maybe about 80 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's hot.
in that area. And then I keep the bedroom door because we sleep upstairs.
Yeah.
That's actually why I have a heated blanket, because it's
Mhm.
freezing upstairs. But we keep that door open and heat rises. So sometimes it can get extremely hot upstairs. But
Yeah.
for the most part, that's how we do right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Our it's weird, our shower, because it's a sunken in shower, even gets cold. I had to put a heater in the bathroom. That's how like sensitive I am to it. So I wouldn't survive up north. I'd be a big wimp. I would.
Yeah, I'm out on the cold.
Yeah. That, or I would just have film on me all through winter. I'd be like, yeah, been a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've just invested in, like, over the past 3 years, I have an extensive hooded sweatshirt collection and sock collection.
Oh yeah, the socks really
Because-
help. Good
yeah.
socks.
Yeah, I love. I'm not that I'm picky, but I love Columbia and Carhartt socks.
Yeah,
That's
they're
it.
good.
Yeah.
I gave my uncle some Carhartt socks. I think
Good
it was
brand.
before I left.
I love
As a
them.
thank you.
I like anything Carhartt anyway. That's
Mhm.
but yeah, their socks and
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was Columbia. It was Columbia socks. Yeah, I gave them because they're like it's one of those family members that they pretty much have everything. So I like gave him something that he could use. And I was
yes,
like,
I
"Oh,
do too. Hey Goss. Yeah, I love that. I have
Hey,
like
Gusmania."
tons of Carhartt socks. I also do you ever? Oh, you do in Florida. You probably don't.
I know. You're like,
But
wait.
I
you're
was
in
just
Florida.
thinking about that. But like, I like mucklucks. I wear.
Oh no,
those a
I've
lot.
had mucklucks. I like them too.
Yeah, I like their they have socks. They don't just have slippers, but I
Oh,
like
okay.
socks. And so sometimes I wear their socks. It just depends on how
Mm.
cold it is. It hasn't been that cold. We haven't had any snow. So
Yeah.
if it snows, then yes, you will probably see me bundled up. And sometimes I wear a onesie.
I bet. Yeah, my daughter likes onesies. I would probably wear a onesie if my life were a little different, you know. But yeah, because they're so cozy.
hmm
But you know, I have.
But I have trouble getting clothes to fit me because I'm only 5 foot tall.
Mhm.
So things like onesies and stuff are just like way too big.
Yeah, I have that problem too. So does she. So we usually have to get her like the kids 12 and keep her in the kids sizes, which she like is like, I'm a 23-year-old woman. Backwoods, I barely survived Philly's winter, but I learned how to drive in snow better than my friends who actually lived up north. Stick shift too. So yeah. You have to get toddler size, he said. You're so mean. You're so
Oh,
mean.
That's too funny. Philly. I haven't been to Philly in years.
Oh, you were there? Did you used to
Yeah,
live there?
I lived in Jersey for a while and I used to go to Philly all the time.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you're a Jersey guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My family's from Bucks County, so we would go over to Jersey. I went to actually Atlantic City with some friends when I was in school, and it was like
Okay.
dead. Nobody was
AC.
there. It was the weirdest thing. It was like no one.
Yeah, AC's different now. It's totally changed.
Yeah. Yeah. AC, is that what you guys call it?
Yeah, AC.
Hey, Moon over Miami. Thanks for coming in. Moon over Miami. Over, yeah, not my Miami. Oh my God, I can't talk.
Good morning.
I always think of those sandwiches. They have a sandwich called something like that down here. I forget. It's something like that. But it's like a grilled sandwich, and they call it Moon over Miami.
Mhm.
Oh,
Move
sounds like I've never
over,
heard of it.
Moon's over my hammy.
It's over.
Denny's.
Like Backwoods, you're the one who's already. Yeah, Denny's used to have it. That's it. I
Mhm.
knew I'd seen it
I
somewhere.
can't even remember the last time I ate
Ages.
at
Me
a
too.
Denny's.
Me too. It's been so long, but I remembered that on the menu. That's so weird.
Hey, Guardian, here's the link if you want to come up. We love you guys.
You ever go to Jim's in Philly and get a cheesesteak?
I've never had a
No.
Philly cheesesteak from Philly.
I can't
Absolutely
remember. I was near Villanova, so we would get ours from like a small pizza place, but those are like the best ones to get like in the middle of the
Mhm.
night that will deliver those kind of places.
Yeah.
So I had like I've had authentic, Philly cheesesteak, but I never went to like the special places to get them.
Yeah, you'd spend like an hour just to get a
Yeah.
cheesesteak. Yeah, it's
I never did that. I'm
No,
not
you're
sure.
fine, Guardian. If you don't want to come up, that's fine. It's no biggie.
We went to my grandmother and my aunt and I went to the famous seafood restaurant in Philly, and I can't remember the name of it right now. But we came out and my grandmother's car had been broken into, all because it was like a homeless person who wanted her thermos. She had a thermos in there.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
I used to, when I lived in Kentucky, this was probably the worst thing for me because I love to drink. When I lived in Kentucky, my apartment was right next to a bar. And then the worst part about it was right next door to a 24-hour hamburger stand.
Oh Lord, help us all. You had some.
Everything right in a
Dude, I'd be fucking.
That sounds
I'd be so freaking drunk, then literally walk to the hamburger place, and then walk back to my apartment.
Oh my gosh, that's an awesome setup for your 20s.
It was.
Good
The
times
bar.
right there.
The bar was like so country though. It was very country. Then there was a biker bar, just like across the street.
Mhm.
I never went in there because that's where the Hells Angels and stuff would hang out.
Ooh.
And I went in there one time with a friend, and they had these freaking pickled eggs on the bar, and people would just reach in and grab one.
Ew.
I was like so grossed out.
Oh, I can't imagine how much E. coli is in that jar.
Oh,
That's so
bar.
gross.
That is
Why
disgusting.
do bar scenes have to be gross like that?
I don't know.
Like,
Because
their
people are
bathrooms-
drunk. Because
Their
they're
bathrooms are always gross, and like there's
Mhm.
always something gross. Like if you haven't caught something like the C word, grown or whatever, from a bar. like,
yeah.
I
Well, they're
don't know
cleaner
where
now that we have the C.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
definitely cleaner. People are a little bit more aware. And,
When I was 14, I used to go to a bar. By the way, when I was 14, I'd go to this bar. It was in the hood, like it'd get like dropped off because I was a huge metal fan. Okay,
Mhm.
so I would go to all these metal shows. So I was 14, you go in the bar, and of course you would get the dreaded X's on your hands to show that
Yeah.
you're underage, right? This one bar I used to go to, I swear, they never had proper restrooms in there whatsoever. It was absolutely disgusting. Oh my God. The more I think about it, I'm like, I can't believe I did that. God, I was wild.
Yeah, it's on the bathrooms in certain places. I always wondered, like, what the hell happened in here? This is okay out here. What's here? And then my brother, who was a chef, was like, if their bathroom looks like that, you don't want to know what their kitchen looks like. He's like, I'm like, okay, so I will not be
Mhm.
eating in those establishments. I'll just drink what's in a bottle that's got a cap on it. Because he was like, yeah, you know,
We went to see this one show, and I had, you have to pay to get in because you're underage. And so me and my friend, we go in, and she was carrying this Coke bottle with her. She
Mhm.
like put it in her hoodie, and I didn't think anything of it. And like I didn't want to buy anything at the bar,
Yeah.
or anything. So I'm like, can I have like a drink of your Coke? It was like fire water and Coke. God, I was like, oh my God, what the hell is this stuff? You're crazy. You're
Hey,
wild.
Hey, what's going on, Gil?
Ugh.
There you go.
You okay, Gil?
Well, I made a mistake last night, and I forgot to close my bedroom door, which is right next to the living room where the wood-burning stove is. And
Oh,
and I
no.
soaked it up last night before I started doing my live and stuff. Well, I left the door open, so all the extra heat, went into my bedroom there. I go to bed last night. It's 82 in there.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
guess he didn't need a heated blanket.
No, and I didn't get to sleep till last time I saw my clock in there was after 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh, my.
That's 7 o'clock East Coast time.
Yeah, that's no fun.
That's
no fun at all. Yeah, I was up pretty late last night.
And I was supposed to go and with my daughter had to go into Idaho Falls, and I was going to go with her so we could stop by Sam's Club, Costco, because they don't have a Costco card, and I was going to go in there with her so you get stuff, but oh well.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. My dad used to love Costco. He would go and just walk around and get all the little free treats. He'd be like in his happy place as he got older. He never ever did shopping until there was Costco. And then he was like, this is the stuff, man. Like free shit
yeah.
while I'm shopping. I'm all
Costco
about
is
that.
good for looking at stuff like Walmart is good for looking at the weird people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I
the free treats. You get free treats in Costco. That's what
there
drew
is
my
this
dad.
one. There's this site called the People of Walmart.
Mhm.
And there's this one woman who is in my area, and I would go there after work to like pick up groceries or something like that, and she would be working the cash register. Well, one day I was on the People of Walmart just looking, and she was on there. Not kidding. Oh my God, she was called the Batwoman because of her
Batwoman?
makeup and stuff.
Oh gosh. Like this?
No, not like that. Like her hair would be like, it's insane.
You're gonna have to send me a picture of her.
Hey, Steel and Tree.
Sounds like me in the 80s. I had a picture that looked like I had a spider on my head because I had my hair dyed black.
Look who it is!
Wow, how you doing, Mr. Kettlebell Workout? I saw that.
Hey, how you guys doing? Are you well?
Oh yeah.
Much better than I've been.
Just
That's for
hanging
sure.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, so thanks, Fishers. Carol, I've been definitely for 2 weeks now. I've been smoke free and just doing gymming every day.
Oh, congratulations.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Your lungs will thank you as you age.
I can believe you. I can believe that as well. And I'm not really seeing any differences yet. And I was joking with Kay earlier, and I was saying like we can be those presumptuous people that are like, oh, we quit smoking. You know, when are you going to quit smoking? Like be those terrible people that pass judgments on others.
Yeah. My parents never did that after they smoked. They knew how hard it was.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why Kay and I were joking about it completely.
Yeah.
Like we never do that.
Be those people.
Yeah.
I just remember my dad, his lungs clearing out because he was like a heavy smoker. My mom said, like, I don't remember that, but I must have known it as a child because I kept throwing his cigarettes in the garbage. And his lungs were clearing out like he had bronchitis for at least a week after he quit. And he would be up at night, just stuff coming out of him. And that's why we had him as long as we did, I think, because if
As
he
soon
would have
as
kept
this
on.
loads, I would be able to show you the Batwoman.
Oh, good. Okay. But yeah,
it's just like blank. I don't know if I don't know what's going on.
He still ended up with bladder cancer though because of all that exposure.
My dad started smoking when he was 8 years old.
Oh my gosh, Gil,
Wow.
8.
8. So that was 1938.
Oh yeah, they were
right.
different
So
time.
and he, one time he was in the hospital for an auto accident. At the time, they still allowed smoking in hospitals, and he had a roommate who smoked like a chimney, so he couldn't give it up
Oh,
in there. And so he wound up getting lung cancer, and he died the year after my wife and I got married. So he never saw any of my kids.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
And
So sorry.
that's Guardian.
Way to go for that baby coming. Yeah. Way to go.
So what think of, it's not just you, it's your kids
Yeah.
and your grandkids that would never know you if you die from lung cancer.
Yeah. True.
That's
I appreciate that
Or
advice,
if
Gil.
Kay does because for the exposure. Yeah, for sure. Because women are more likely to get it. No.
Backwoods law. Be careful, your ladies are outnumbered.
Ah. Where are you,
It's all
Backwoods?
good.
It's a free for all. What happened?
He doesn't love us.
No.
Sorry.
It's become a little snooty lately.
A little
Just
snooty.
too good for us.
Snooty. I like that word. That's good. Snoot.
Snooty and army don't seem to go together, except
No,
for they
not at
end
all.
in E. They just end in that same sound. That's about it. Oh, wow. Hold on one second. I have a request. Curious George leads the band.
I actually just found out. Now, this kind of creeps me out a little bit.
Mhm.
And I am slightly a hypochondriac, so it could be just because it freaks me out.
Yeah.
But I did find out my third cousin has ovarian cancer,
Ooh.
and she's just started her first round of chemotherapy.
Oh my.
She's in stage
sorry.
3,
Oh my.
and she is my actual cousin. Like
Mhm.
we're related.
Yeah.
So it just kind of freaked me out. It's kind of freaked me out a little bit.
That's when you ask her though if it's in the other parents' generational line or if it's in the
The
same.
thing is like
bloodline.
I don't really know. Because I was adopted, my family tree is really seriously screwed up. She is one out of 8 kids. 2 of the kids is from a previous marriage.
Okay.
And my family tree is screwed up. And then I am 1 out of 6.
Okay. Yeah,
And
he was
and
number
then-
10.
And then 3 of my brothers and sisters are not, they're my half.
Yeah.
Get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So like the family tree is so hard to track, and it's the
Yeah.
entire family is like that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not just like one
That's a lot
little
of families now, though. A lot of
Yeah.
brokenness in the family trees and remarriages. My parents' marriage was actually my mom's third and my dad's second. So mine would look like that.
But I know your chances, like if you have kids, like your chances of getting ovarian cancer are like really slim.
They drop, yeah.
They drop big time. So
Minus 20.
it just freaks me out a little bit because I don't know my health history. I think that's why partly slightly I am a little bit like scared because of the unknown. Like that's why I'm kind of a hypochondriac a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of worries me a little bit. But other than that, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm not like, oh my God, I can't leave the house or touch anything kind of hypochondriac.
Yeah.
I just, feel like I'm going to die all the time. So.
Oh, that's an awful feeling. Well, we went to a small church where there was a lot of older, people. And so we were watching like somebody die, it felt like almost every 3 months for a while. And Hannah couldn't take it anymore. Because, it was right around the time we were losing my dad. And this one couple, the lady loved her, like adored her. And she ended up having a stroke just like Hannah's grandma. And he had the dementia and he ended up dying right around the time my dad died.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went downhill too. And Hannah's like, I can't, Mom, I can't do this. Like, so that was like another reason, like we just kind of stopped going because it was just too hard on her.
Yeah.
Being in an older church like that and kind of connecting, and then the people die. It was just emotionally.
Hey, Lewis came back from the shed. It's cold and minus 20 Celsius. Listening while okay, cool. I hope you like it. I hope you like what we're talking about. We're just, kind of free for all in it today.
But anyway, it was the sweetest people though. Like we would just, but even their families too, same thing. They had the same thing. They would talk about that. About, it was their second marriage or, their children, same, all the trees are kind of like that now.
Well, can I bring this up on a lighter note?
Yes, please.
A friend of mine just sent me a little message on Facebook here, and it's a mask, bunch of masks, and they all say Cowboys on it. Wear this mask and you won't catch anything. I guess the Dallas Cowboys are screwing up on their games.
Oh my gosh, that could have been the Dolphins like the last couple of years.
Poor Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, and he sent me another show that has a broken car window on it. It says, I had 2 Cowboy tickets on my dash. Someone broke the window and left 4 more.
Wow. Wow.
Left 4 more.
Yeah,
backwards law, you braggart.
Yeah, some though, it does boggle my mind a little bit because in like India and like Japan and China, those people smoke all the time. Like cigarettes are just everywhere there. And you don't ever hear of anybody really dying of lung cancer or dying of cancer. And some of those people are super old. Either that or they
in
look
India,
super
you're not
old.
going to get the health care.
Yeah, the other thing too, Courtney, is there's a difference between their tobacco and our chemically treated chemical here, tobacco here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, what they lace it with here.
The diet, we have all this crap, preservatives added to our food, which basically is to keep the food from going bad, which means when it's in your stomach, the bacteria in your stomach can't act on it because the preservative is preserving the food in your stomach. So
I never even thought about it like that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I bet if you would get off gluten and you would eat clean for a while, your stomach would clear up.
Probably.
It's not even so much gluten; it's just to get off the preservatives and stuff.
Well, gluten. It is wheat. The wheat in America is sprayed with a ton of crap in order to.
Yeah.
So you're ingesting all that because they spray it right before they harvest it. So unless you're eating organic wheat, you're getting all that in your and a lot of people just have a hard time digesting that protein now for some reason, probably because of what you said. We ate so much of the food we thought was good, but they threw in the other stuff.
How I found out about that was watching one of Courtney's videos.
Mhm.
and the ad popped up. It was a half an hour ad. I'm going to let her give her the watch time. I was just doing stuff, listening to it. I stopped. I started paying attention to it, and they're
Mhm.
talking about all the different, how your stomach works, and they were saying like the probiotic yogurts and stuff
Mhm.
don't work because they have preservatives in them to
Oh,
make
I
them
didn't even
last
think
longer on
about
the shelf.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the stuff you need, so it's like, okay, so we need to get rid of all this preservative crap we're having.
So what the hell can you eat? Okay.
Basically, how
I,
it's
Hey,
made.
Courtney, you're
dog
doing
food.
it. You're doing it.
You're
You're
doing it.
growing your food.
You're growing
I
your food.
know, but
Yeah.
like I tried to do gluten free
Yeah.
and all of that before. You have to read
Yeah.
everything because everything has wheat in it.
Yeah.
You're drinking something and it has wheat in it.
They can.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't need why does
But
my
you just
drink
get used to
need to
get
have
used
wheat
to
in
it, and you find
Yeah.
products that don't. Like I have gluten-free products that don't have those things. Plus, in
Yeah.
everything bagel, crispy, like those crackers that I showed you. Oh my gosh, those are so good.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like
You just find
why does
alternatives
everything need to have wheat in it? Why?
because it's one of those crops here, just like
It's
corn.
a cheap filler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
corn, soy, and wheat, all cheap fillers that they use. Soy is one of the worst because they do the same thing. They modify it so much, and then it modifies our hormones, which modify cancer cells.
That's plastics. That's
Mhm.
the thing is that the amount of plastics that are used in conventional takeaways as well, in conventional takeaway delivery boxes,
Mhm.
pretty much across the board, you're having such a large amount of plastic intake that is
Yeah.
absolutely one of the biggest contributing factors. And the difference
Yeah.
between you were speaking about some of the Asian countries and the way that works is a lot of the Asian countries also have an exceptionally different diet. They're
Yes.
they're not prone to takeaways as much as the rest of the world, as much as some of the other parts of the world are. So takeaways are a big reason. Not only takeaways, but it's also that they eat a large amount of fish. You'll find that
Yeah.
they have almost a pescatarian diet, a
Yes,
large amount of
it is pescatarian. You're right.
So then it's
But
all
do
of that
they-
combined.
Do they have trouble with like mercury and other
Well-
chemicals? And like, of
well,
course,
yes,
now
yes.
Japan has all that nuclear waste in
Yeah.
their water. Do they
Right.
have like over the next like 20 years, are people going to grow like an extra ear?
I think you
Well,
have to look
you
at
know,
the
Yeah,
like,
on their
healthcare
chin.
system too. Yeah.
An extra ear on their chin.
It makes me wonder, like, like,
True.
No,
Even California has the drift that's coming over into their waterways, and
Yeah.
they talk about
Well,
that a little bit.
yeah, I know about that too. From all the pollution, I also
Mhm.
I'm aware of that as well. And then that's even because of the location of California and it's the way that all the
Mhm.
pollution's carrying across. I think it's so essentially plastics and then also dietary changes. are
Yeah,
a big reason.
dietary changes are huge
Yeah,
for the
Listen, they
human
eat-
body.
Yeah, my cousin's in Vietnam at the moment, and he's been staying there for about 3 years, busy teaching English. And he
Mhm.
says that culturally, the way that they eat is so different. I'm trying to get him to start a YouTube channel of his life in Vietnam.
Yeah,
Got some
that'd be
amazing
great.
adventures
that
on
would
and
be
everything
super
like that.
cool. I would
Yeah.
totally
That'd be
watch
I
that.
would watch that.
I'd
Yeah.
watch
Yeah,
that. in a heartbeat.
I'm trying to, right? I'm like halfway there. I'm slowly influencing him, and but yeah, he's such a good guy. And the thing is that I really respect about him is he's one of the most honest people in the world. Like he's always honest and really smart. So yeah, like I have a lot of time for him, and I think that the world would really like a lot of what he's got to show over in Vietnam. And the culture is so different, and it's a beautiful culture in a lot of ways because they're so family orientated. So that's something that's really awesome, and then also just their food's really good. I just wanted to chip in and ramble just for a second. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah.
No, it's fine.
Fine.
I'm gonna get going here, guys.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
got-
okay, Matt.
Hey,
Thanks for
Matt.
coming on panel,
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, good to see you, Matt.
Good to see you guys again.
Take
Bye.
care.
Care.
See you later.
Take care. See you.
So, Fishes, you're
Yes,
doing your late talk tonight, right? I
I'm
hope.
hoping to. If I have a
Okay.
voice, it always and it's my mom's birthday too tonight. It's supposed to, so we'll see how.
Drink some
bedtime.
drink some of my whorehound tea.
Yeah, I need
Have
to
you-
get one
have
of
you
those
drank it?
things.
Oh,
No,
you
because I
haven't.
don't have the tea thing. I need it.
You can use a coffee filter.
Yeah, I can't find my coffee filters. I thought of that when I was sick, and of course I'm like, where the heck did I put that? Because I used the Keurig.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, shoot,
naughty.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
naughty
I
like
get it,
that.
I
Talk
get
about plastics. It's like, yeah, probably in my coffee. Drinking it right now.
Feeling conviction about it as well, like
Yep.
just the way
Just thought of that. It's like,
Yeah, hard
and
to
it's
avoid,
heated
though.
up, so it's really, really bad.
My
It's
dog
really
is
hard to
barking.
avoid, though.
Give me a
Yeah.
second. I gotta let him outside before he I don't know, does something.
You going outside? Yeah, we got the little one over here. We're babysitting. I noticed he has those prickers again. I'm talking to my daughter, sorry. Poor little guy gets these little prickers down there. His little weenie. The dog. The dog. Sorry, guys. I'm talking about a dog, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, we do love to hear you ramble. Q said it. See? It's not rambling. It's just talking. You're not rambling. But yeah, microplastics are a huge concern for the future, and for now, they're becoming a huge issue, especially with China not taking our garbage anymore. I had no idea that was even going on.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, where does that go? I'm out of control because I'm talking about this poor dog. I just feel so bad for that dog. Every time it comes over, it's like matted up underneath the poor thing. And they're like, they're seed pods, but they're like a little needle on both sides. Like they're sharp. So sorry, Backwoods. I care about animals. I don't want him hurt. But yeah, the microplastics, I heard they're in the air. It's like they're everywhere now. Like because we've used plastic so much, we can't get away from it.
It's impossible to avoid. Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
can't get away from it. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
It's in everything. The air, the oceans. It's really
Can you say
sad.
hello just for 1 second? Would you like to? Just 1 second, quickly.
Hey, Mrs. Smith.
No, you see, man, he always makes it so awkward.
It's not awkward.
No,
It's awkward. You're so pretty. How are you doing? How you feeling?
looking so pretty right now.
She just got her hair done like yesterday. It's looking really good as well.
No,
she's
in this lighting you can't see it. It looks really nice. It's like
Nice. I haven't had my hair done in like 2 years. I cut my hair during 2020.
Yeah, but it's got
That's
like
pretty.
Yeah, the lady did a great job. Yeah, it's very nice. But no, I don't feel.
Well, it's morning time over there, right? Are you in the morning or the night?
Oh no, it's like 8:45 in the evening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're ready for bed.
Yeah.
I got it. Totally. Here, look, I'll make you feel more comfortable because I look like absolute. I just woke up. Let me see if I can get it to quit.
Hey, WTF, Mike.
Uh-oh, I froze myself.
Yeah, it's an early day for me, and hopefully it'll be a late night for fishes.
Oh,
So I can
see?
wait-
I'm really tired looking.
Take a nap.
That's why I quit. That's why those filters are wonderful.
You always look good, Carol. Don't be silly.
Thank you. Very
Really.
sweet of you. But I'll take it off so it's okay. It feels more comfortable because, just a filter. I do the same thing. I'm girly like that too, where I'm like, I don't want to be. I've like no, and as you get older, your eyebrows start to disappear. So some days I have an eyebrow, and other days I don't.
Nice.
Depending if I have time to draw them in.
I have eyebrows, but my hair is so light.
So light. Yeah, that's what mine are lightening. And then also they're thinning out over here. And I think that's from the gallbladder removal. I really do.
Really?
Because I can't. Well, it affects your hormones because your hormones need cholesterol. And then when they take your gallbladder out, you have a harder time digesting those vitamins and minerals
Fats and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. They're starting to make a connection with us getting our gallbladders out and even breast cancer because it modifies our hormone health so much.
Yeah.
So-
I found a year ago, I found a lump.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. I had to have a mammogram. I was like
Terrified, probably.
But it moved around.
So it was a cyst.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it only appears every now and again. And it hurts like hell.
Get out of there, Malachi, right now.
So-
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
It was getting over near the mouse trap.
Somebody's in trouble.
He snapped it off last night. Taryn and I were both in the room, and the child went and grabbed the mouse trap. It's like, talk about Parent of the Year award. Not. It's like your kid's in the mouse trap. And we're both in the room, and he's 5 feet away. And we're like, That's how you know you're tired as a parent.
Did it really hurt him, or did it just scare the crud out of him?
I think it might have hurt him a little bit, but scared him more. Get out of there now, please. Scaring the crap out of mommy, that's for sure, because he keeps going over near it. See, but those kind of things, like with him, it can scare him, but he also finds it exciting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he wants to, try
All right,
it
let me do that
again
again.
until he's really
Do that
hurt.
again. Let me do that again.
Yeah. This is the child that's unfortunately going to learn by experience. Maybe it's not like for sure. Yeah. But anyway, I'm sorry, Court. Yeah, I've had those too.
Having a boy, like boys just seem like they do that kind of thing.
They're drawn to that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then, true, Kay.
Yeah, my son is like adventurous like that.
And my daughter, you could give her a book and sit her on the floor, and you could go do laundry, and she'd still be sitting there with her book and her toys around her. Hadn't moved from that little general area.
He scared my
See,
mom
and
a few times. Oh my god.
Our daughter is such a princess. Like she won't even like touch something that looks gross. You know.
That was my daughter. I went from that, and she was around 16 when we got him, to wild man.
I'll be right back. I forgot something, and it's
Okay.
major. So
Oh,
hold on.
burning bread?
No.
Okay. She heard me all the way. Like, no burning bread. So how was your day? Oh, we lost Gil. How was your day, Guardian?
Good.
Oh,
Very
no,
good.
no. Hold on. Now he's tearing things apart. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Go ahead.
I can solo if I need to for a bit.
Yeah, you might have to solo ramble if like you call it.
For like it's a one time where me being able to ramble actually plays to my
Yes, it's needed. He's playing with a dog toy now. Go ahead.
Sure.
So what was your day like today, Guardian?
Well, I know that I'm just bringing it up again, but like my whole 2022 is definitely, so far it's been really good, because I know that it takes 7 days to form a habit usually, and like a good habit specifically. And I've been, so it's the 14th today, so there's like 2 weeks that I've been doing the habits that I've been doing daily.
Wanting,
I'm really just trying to like, I have a whole direction for my channel as well, to show people that you can really look after your health, and your health is such an important prep.
Yes.
Something that I'm trying to put into practice. It's great to be able to talk about it, but I'm physically doing it every single day. I went cycling for about 3 hours today, and then I also did a lot of my work, and then this evening I did the tire rolling. I have one of those really big tires, and then I roll that quite far, and then I also do like a kettlebell workout. So I sweat a lot, and a lot of the toxins are coming out. So
good.
It's really good. Yeah.
My dad did that too. I think that's what kept him healthy, was being outside in the humidity, and he loved to be in the garden. Get out of there, Malachi. Oh my gosh, he went right back to the mousetrap. He is like, because we had it blocked off, and my daughter went outside and I think unblocked it. Let me get up and see if I can block it off again. Yeah, my dad loved outdoors like that, and we think that that's what helped stave off to Alzheimer's, because all of his siblings ended up getting it earlier than he did. And, that's from being on the farm and them cooking with all the aluminum when he was younger and stuff, is what I've come to find out. Thanks to actually Tammy. Tammy was the one who told me that, Rebel Canners, about how aluminum was in, because I was asking about it. And she was like, oh, it was in their cookware. And, she told me different things at that period. Arsenic was in the food of their fishes. Oh, okay, Gil, she's not back yet. She's burning bread. She's burning some bread. She'll be back shortly. That's horrible. Packwoods, you're so mean.
I hope it's not I don't think it is the burning bread, but maybe. I could be missing something, because I did go out for a bit during the stream. So maybe she started something that you guys know about that I don't.
Hey, Tammy. No, I don't know what she went off, what she forgot. I'm not sure. Maybe the dog. You okay?
Yeah,
Gil's in the basement because Melon kicked him off.
Oh, sorry.
While you were gone.
You're back.
You're
Sorry.
back, Gil.
Uh-oh,
I think.
I'm semi back. What happened?
Are you faded into the picture again? Oh my gosh.
I definitely
I'll be right back.
I definitely cannot have coffee anymore.
Oh no. Yeah,
I'm like really, 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 really jittery. Like,
oh, that's not good.
and my hands are shaking. So
Oh
that's
no.
yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
This one?
Water it
Yeah.
down, maybe. Maybe it was too strong. Give me
It's,
this.
yeah.
Stop.
That's the mic.
And also cold, if you drink cold brew, it has more acid in it, and it also is really bad for anxious people because
is it?
they
You guys hear me?
cold brew
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
Cold
Oh.
brew causes more
My camera
anxiety.
stopped
Oh,
working.
well, that's good because that's exactly what I'm drinking.
Oh yeah, it causes
I'm
more
like-
anxiety. I found that out from
Woo!
See what's going on here.
I found that out from
Yeah.
somebody else. Told me about that little. Tammy's back too. She said, but I don't know if she's coming on panel or going to be in the
Okay.
chat.
If you want to come up, Tammy, you can. Here's the link. Oh my lord.
I'll be right back. I got a cotton Kleenex puller ripper upper here.
Okay.
Got Kleenex all over the floor.
Courtney, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Gil. How are you?
Okay. Something's Melon's screwing up with my camera. So
Oh. Well,
It's,
it was giving me a really hard time trying to get on here. I pulled it up and it wouldn't let me click on anything. And I had to it was weird. It was really weird. Bye, Tina.
yeah. I just tried changing the background for my green screen,
Mhm.
and it's not changing it like it should.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I do, and it's not. I turned the green screen off, and it's not showing me. It's the background staying on there. So Melon is acting up. So hey guys, you got to look at my old workplace.
I see your
But,
yeah, I can hear you just plain as day. So
Okay, what I started to tell, everyone when before it kicked me off, my oldest grandson, who's on the autism scale as well,
mhm.
when he'll see something go, he's not supposed to mess with, like Carol's talking about the mouse traps, and he becomes fascinated with. He fixates on it, and just it could be a mouse trap itself. It could be, the mouse for his dad's computer, and he'll just get in there and he'll just start fixating on it. And it's just absolutely so it's partially a little scary, but sometimes it's just absolutely hilarious. For Christmas, all 4 boys got little flashlights. Well, the youngest was going around shining it everywhere, just all over the place, and
I'm sorry. I almost didn't let you on because I was like, who the hell is this? Oh my god. I almost didn't let you on. I was like, who is this? Bobby Stalker chick? What? It announced you because Melon does that. It'll say who is on the. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Sorry, Gail. Go ahead.
So, the youngest one that's a year and a half old was running around with the flashlight. And since the flashlight they have a narrow beam on them, these cheap ones. And so Eli was trying to track the flashlight wherever it was going, running around the room. And it was just absolutely hilarious.
Mm.
And I'm going to try to look down this again.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this group of people. We are so freaking quirky and weird, and I love it. I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what is
So,
going on here.
good thing that Bob is not actually on the panel. He'd probably think that you were talking about him.
Hey, at least I got rid of the background and I'm up here now.
Hey, I want to be
hit on
very
you.
clear. I want to be very clear. I am not stalking that Bob, and I do not want to go one-on-one with his wife. No, thank you.
No way.
Bobs. Only single Bobby plays.
I sent him this picture. I sent him this picture. Oh, not a picture. It was like a Facebook reel of this Asian chick whipping 2 people's asses. I mean, it was on. It was like 2 guys. I don't know if it was a bar or what it was exactly. I think it was a bar. And this guy comes at her and she like kicks his ass, right? And then another guy comes at her and he like comes at her with like a chair. She grabs the chair and like whips it around and like throws it at him. And I'm like, oh my God. So I sent it to Bob and I said, Bob, is this your wife? I was like, is this your wife? I'm like, I knew your wife was badass, but I'm like, is this her? It was funny. Hi, Uncle Al. Hi, honey.
Hi, folks.
It's good to see
Hey,
you.
Al.
Hi, everybody. It was a
You're all
random.
dressed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking really good
I
today.
was doing church work. I was over at the grocery store escorting some people because it got really bad. They're attacking old people and disabled people to steal their groceries.
Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
So it is. So me and my friends were walking. Our group of people, there's 16 of them, we're walking them to the grocery store so they can pick up their grocery store without being molested. I have two questions. First is for City Guardian Prepper. Has it reached 120 degrees or 123 degrees Fahrenheit in your area yet?
Wait, let me do the conversion and we'll tell you.
Yeah, what I can tell you though, while Kay does the conversion real quick, is that the temperature every single year that we've been experiencing has absolutely been worse. Every summer about just seems to get ridiculously way more hot.
Yeah. Florida too.
Wait, how high did you say, Uncle Al?
123. Because I'm monitoring the Southern Hemisphere right now, and a lot of people don't believe it. My friends in Argentina laughed at me. I warned them it's going to get close to 130, and they laughed at me, and they called me back on long distance and said it hit 129 degrees. Next was Australia, and they said, oh God, it won't hit 125. It's 126. And your next, guys, it's going to hit 123 in your area.
Yeah, it's possible it might reach those such high temperatures more inland, but fortunately we are right on the coast, so we benefit from that, the cool sea air specifically. So we have a lot of humidity. So even if it is that hot, it doesn't always feel that hot. You know, like a little town that's in a valley that gets super hot, like
no, Rocky, get out of there.
Just on average in summer, you know.
You okay?
But yeah, we haven't experienced that yet. But I'm certain that there are places inland that have.
You're right.
Yeah, because
come here.
Yeah, because what I'm worried about,
Did you get
KK, is it's going to stay there for a couple of weeks.
Sorry.
So be prepared, folks. Lots of water. And then Gil, over there relaxing with you. Are you getting rain or is it snow still?
Nothing.
It's dry, right?
It's dry sunshine for the last, it's been about a week now. And it's supposed to, we have, let me pull up the weather forecast here and refresh.
It doesn't get sick. It was a Slim Jim. Sorry.
Okay. We have, they pulled it out. They had 20% chance of snow next Thursday. They pulled it out saying sunny.
Right. Folks,
Now I'm
we're
curious.
experiencing a weather change in the north and southern hemispheres. Please be very, very careful. And Gil, keep an eye on earthquakes in the Pacific, Atlantic, and Chilean coast, because I'm tracking possible seismic movements.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of weird stuff.
Ben Davis over Suspicious Observers was saying that we're this next week we should have some earthquakes, and we've had some good ones. Actually, when I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, I got the email and pull it up here. 6.6 off the Sudan Strait in Indonesia this morning.
Right.
Wow.
I keep warning people because Uncle Alan messes with the weather and the future and all other weird things. Be very, very careful within the next 6 months up to June. And everybody always laugh at Uncle Al. And I get secret dislikes from YouTube. They say, you can't say that about the fascists. I mean, Newsom. I mean, Democrats and I can't say those words.
The far left wing nuts.
Yeah. They don't like it when I tell the truth or they get caught. But anyway, I just stopped by to say hello to Corky and Tammy. I love how you guys can. Good job.
Thanks, Uncle Al.
When you can bacon, folks, use parchment paper because I've seen a lot of people that I'll just stuff it in a jar and can it. It don't work like that. You have to space out the bacon in parchment paper. Then you can it. I've seen people put lard in there. I'm like, no, it's going to pop the lid. And what happened? I seen one guy, I canned 6 cans of bacon and 3 of them popped the lid and I had black stuff all over the place. Hi, doggy, hi.
And by Sunday and Monday, we're supposed to get 4 to 8 inches of snow. So here it comes.
Also wind. Lots and lots of wind. Corky's going to get lots of wind.
It's okay. I don't leave the house. I'll just keep collecting my firewood.
Yeah, get a lot of firewood. The trick is, Courtney, it's hot chocolate and peppermint schnapps.
Oh,
if Fred gets a little bit riotous, give him a sip. It calms kids really quick. Calms you really quick, too, if you drink too much of it.
Yeah, I might be drinking this evening. We'll see.
Yeah.
If Carol, if you have a live, I will drink. I need it.
I think Carol needs it, too. A little hot chocolate and some peppermint schnapps. Replace the milk with schnapps.
Oh, schnapps.
Yeah, lots of schnapps.
I love that word. It's
no, I just had my extension break off in my computer.
It's all right. You need
Sorry
to
about
relax,
that.
Carol.
That sounds good right now, Uncle Al.
Hot chocolate with peppermint schnapps.
It's
Just
okay,
replace
Blue.
the milk with schnapps.
Yeah.
Calms you right
Hey,
down.
Erica.
Got it out.
Hi, Erica.
What's
So
up,
anyway,
girl?
I've been working on this. I've been trying to warn people
Blue.
because you would not believe what happened. Highway Patrol just canceled a stretch of I-198 from here to Hartford. And people like, why? It's not that foggy, but we had like 16 car accidents in less than 30 minutes. So Highway Patrol had to shut down that stretch of road because people were hitting telephone poles, trucks, the Highway Patrol car that was parked. You know,
I bet part of the problem too is just not only the fog, but they're getting black ice out there.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they can still see. They apply the brake and then, yeah.
It's good to see you too, Erica.
I couldn't believe, Gil, that this one guy drove his F-150 into a power pole and a ditch. So we also have blackouts on that road because it hit a power pole. It's on the highway. There's black ice and fog. Now it's clear here, but over there, like I did a video this morning, I opened the window shades behind me. It's totally white. And I'm looking out there. I wish it rained or something. It's just cold and deserty. Even the tumbleweeds are huddled together to keep warm. So anyway, folks, I got the fireplace going, and I'll catch you later. Be nice.
Before you do, Uncle Al, I'm gonna steal the exit with you. I'm just gonna say that it was really good to see you again. It's always lovely to see you, Uncle Al, and goodbye to the panel. I'll definitely catch up with you guys very soon. So,
Okay. Love you guys. Love you
Bye.
guys.
Take care.
Don't sweat too much.
Keep up the good work, you guys.
Okay, and like I
See you
said,
later,
folks,
Uncle Al.
I'll be going in just a second because I know you're on Melons, and Melons gets a little weird after an hour, so I got to go. So I'll catch you later. Be careful, Courtney. Bye, Ken.
See ya. Bye.
Bye, Carol. Bye, Gil. Where's
Bye,
that
Al.
button?
Bye, Uncle Al. Forgot I had my thing muted. Sorry, I haven't eaten anything all morning, and I'm like
I haven't
suddenly
I haven't
starving.
eaten anything today.
These are gluten free and they're good.
I actually
Ooh,
have not
oh
been
my.
eating because my stomach hurts so bad that I just
Oh.
haven't. I probably should eat before I start drinking this evening, though.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
will
have.
help
I'm gonna
your
eat
stomach.
something right now.
Oh, those are. We have the other brand, and I like get into them.
Maybe I should
him.
go and get some gin. That sounds good.
And it's empty your stomach out. There you go.
Yeah, why not?
It could
I'm already
flush it
beyond.
right out.
I'm already beyond repair at this point. Oh, like I let my dogs back in. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Well, this is my lunch.
She's starting to go poop really.
Oh,
I'm on my second cup with whipped cream in it because I'm out of my almond cream. I'm hoping I'm not going to pay a price for that. Hey, Kathy Bates. I didn't see you before. Good to see you again. Oh, Kathy Bates, that one night on the live with Viper talking about death constantly, you did such a service. You were so good at getting it to go a different direction. You were so funny that night. I couldn't be on panel that night. I think it was when I still didn't really have much of a voice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm fully recovered, Erica. My
Yeah.
dogs didn't come to the door, so I have to get up here in a second again. They're barking at the neighbors' dogs. My neighbors raise miniature Australian shepherds.
Mm-hmm.
Their dogs are beautiful,
But they don't
but
shut
they
up.
bark constantly.
Oh my gosh, that would drive me crazy. We have our neighbor that has a boxer that does that when they put him outside.
Yeah.
I think he has separation anxiety.
I'm sure.
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Shady Hill.
I just thought of something for your dogs. I got to get my daughter to try this. You get those bacon snacks for dogs, and you start hollering out the door, "Bacon, bacon!" When they come, you give them one of those, and get them trained so when they hear bacon, they know that your guy's going to give them a bacon snack.
Yeah, but then anytime her and King Booba want to eat bacon, they'll be like, "Yes, for us."
My dog does that anyway.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
But
he
it'll
is
be
hungry.
worse. They'll knock you down for it because they know
He
what
is
it
hungry all day long, and it drives me nuts. Like, I don't understand. He either wants water, wants food, or wants outside, and it is an all-day event. He drives me insane. Sometimes I tell him, I'm like, Otis, go lay an egg. You're driving me nuts. You're driving me nuts.
Go lay an egg. It's a
Go lay an egg. Yeah, I'm like, go lay an egg.
He's probably like, "Whoop." Erica, we had it hit at Christmas dinner.
I didn't lose my
Exactly.
sense of smell. I think I had the
You
C
had
word.
it. You guys had it.
Yeah, I think I had a mild case of it. I
Yeah.
take a ton of vitamins, a ton. And I think
But
that
I think you
helps.
got the only like what's going around for everybody. You just
Yeah.
had it ahead of some people.
A marble egg. Oh my god, I
s-
got a funny freaking story about a marble egg. You guys want to hear it? Okay,
Sure.
sorry, Tammy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
You go first.
I was just gonna say I still can't even stand potatoes. They totally taste like mold. Sorry. Go ahead,
Really?
Courtney.
From having it?
Oh
From
my
having
god.
it?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
See, that whole week, okay, I was drinking teas and I was eating ramen,
Yeah.
soups and stuff. And towards the end of the week, I couldn't even look at it.
Yeah.
I was so like nauseous from looking at it, and it didn't taste right to me either. And
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't eat. Like I couldn't eat, which was a good thing because
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I couldn't eat. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you a story about a marble egg.
Kathy Bates, I
So-
think it's too soon to tell. I think they're full of crap. They come out with that. Like it affects
who
everybody differently.
Yeah. So when I was maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, I have a stepdaughter, right? And I had a small little Shih Tzu dog. Tucker was his name. He had a really bad underbite. He's so cute. He was so cute. Anyway, we never fix our animals. I mean, well, I fixed the female, but we didn't fix the males, right? So we always said, go lay an egg, like.
Yeah.
So he still had his stuff, and she was confused and thought that he actually laid an egg.
That's too funny.
Yeah, it's always like that's why my husband said
We
a
have two
marbled
eggs?
egg because
too.
It was funny. It was funny, and we still laugh about that.
Oh my gosh. Hey
Yeah.
Josh, you're back.
Hey, Josh, good to see you, buddy, homie.
Hmm. Yeah, we had it hit right at Christmas dinner. My husband, I watched him just go downhill that day. He was like, I got a headache. I'm like, okay, maybe it's his sinuses. then he just didn't look right at Christmas dinner. He was eating his Christmas dinner, and you could see it in his face, like, holy crap. And then he left the Christmas dinner table, sat behind us while we opened presents, and just went downhill from there and had to go to bed early. And then he came out of the bedroom and he's like, I've got the chills. I'm like, oh crap, it's here. I bet it's the stuff. And he tested positive the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't get tested or anything. We just didn't feel that was necessary. We just, and then later on, like my husband, like 10 days later or so, he went to the doctor and they didn't even test him for it. They said that he was over the allotted time or something.
Yeah.
And so then they just diagnosed him with that sinusitis or whatever.
That's so weird. They should have tested him. I've never heard of that before where they're like, oh, it's been 10 days. It's like he's working with people. They have to usually test out down here. And we're a pretty, lenient state.
Honestly, he works with some people, but he doesn't see anybody.
Oh, okay.
Like when he goes to the hospitals and stuff, he is like the only one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
because
around that stuff
yeah,
too,
and
so
he
it's like
he goes to like the hospital's like basements and stuff where the morgues are. Like there's nobody there. You know what I mean?
And if he sees anybody, he may freak out because if they get rise up off the table. Oh!
Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't see anybody or anything like that. So
yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have a really cool ghost story to tell you. He went to one of the like major hospitals around here, and he went to like their basement or whatever, and he saw somebody that wasn't there.
Oh, wow.
He saw a nurse. He even said hi to her, and she disappeared into the wall.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. How did he find out that she wasn't really there? Oh, Guardian.
Because she disappeared. He said there's no. Yeah, there was just she turned and went somewhere to a place that didn't exist. He knew,
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Citizen Guardian, that is so nice of you. Seriously, you guys are
Very
amazing.
sweet.
Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Yeah.
I'm like really into the paranormal and weird stuff like that, so I just thought that was like fascinating. So, but yeah, I just was like in awe over that. That hospital is super weird though, like super weird. Like I wouldn't. Yeah,
Kathy, it's different with every family and with every person. So that's what I meant by they probably don't know what they're talking about yet, because a lot of people got this strain during Christmas here, and they're saying they lost their taste and smell, but it's not as bad as the variant before, and it's more like it's with the weaker variant. So they probably got one and squeezed in between that we don't even know the name of.
Yeah.
I
think that's the thing. There are over 30 variants that they have tracked, but they are only naming a half dozen.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing is they're right now. There's something like I think they said 8 or 9 variants still floating around that haven't burnt themselves out yet. So you have some that are more serious than others, and others are just like the moronic is so prevalent, but it's so weak. It's like getting a regular cold.
We're going on a ride?
I play school bus.
Oh,
during
okay.
the week, and so we are warming the car up to go pick up the next group of kids.
Oh, wow.
I love you, Tammy. You're such
great.
you're such a badass, Tammy.
Badass
I
bus
love
driver.
you. Love you.
Courtney, yesterday I tried out my new camera glasses. Got a little camera right there.
That's
I went to Walmart, Costco, and Sam's. Candy jars. There's plenty of pint jars around here. That's it.
Yeah. Sorry, Tammy. I just blocked you for a second because there was like a lot of wind.
And like I said, they were starting to get a lot of pints back in. No quarts, no half gallons, no lids. If they didn't come on on the pints.
Mhm.
They didn't have any lids in stock. They did have Sure Gel, but it's like, wait a minute, we're into January and they haven't restocked yet.
Oh, our Walmart, I just went there yesterday. I was there. They were just full of stuff. Stock full. Which is fine. Hold on a second. I'm turning Tammy down a little bit. All right, there we go. They just had their shelves stocked full of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I don't need anything right now. I probably should maybe. I don't know. I bought a ton of jars because I was canning potatoes and I had a 50-pound bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
And I think that takes about 40 jars.
Yeah.
4 jars or something like that. So.
Well, I look at it this way.
I'm sorry. Grandma's texting me. Sorry.
Yeah. For as far as the number of canning jars you should have, figure how many jars you would take to eat. If you were to eat out of the canning jars, how many jars would you go through in a day for lunches, dinners, all this different stuff?
Yeah.
And then multiply that by 400.
Yeah. You need
Because
fast.
sometimes you're going to use a lot more for things, and that'll give you a year's worth of food storage.
Yeah.
You won't have the food in it yet, but you'll have those. If you have that many jars, you can store a lot of stuff.
Well, I don't just can in my jars.
Yeah.
Like I have a vacuum sealer. So
Yeah, I want one of those.
Yeah, I vacuum seal a lot of stuff.
Now, can you do that with
beans
rice? Have you vacuum sealed like things of rice, or do you just keep?
Yes, I have them. And I have those little oxygen absorbers. So what I do is I fill it up, I put an oxygen absorber in there, and then I vacuum seal it.
Okay. Because I saw the Stivers doing that with some of their stuff that they just got the Harvest freeze dryer.
Back when I used to lift 80 to 100-pound bags of concrete. I can lift a 50-pound bag of potatoes.
Yeah. I miss being able to lift.
Yeah.
And bench press and all that stuff. I haven't done that in so long.
Well, when you have a half a pallet of freaking 80-pound bags of concrete and you can't you have to put another freaking pallet of freaking bags of concrete in there, you have to lift all those out and take out the pallet and move in so yeah, I was doing that. I did that a lot. The worst is tar paper. Those giant rolls of tar paper. I'm short and they're as tall as me. So I had to lift those.
It's bear hug time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh, cute. That's too much. Yikes.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Bruce.
Oh, I would be struggling. It would be funny seeing me because I'd be falling over or not being able to do it. I'd be like, Theron.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I was never scared to do anything like that. I'm not.
No, not when I was younger. I wasn't, but I lost a lot of my my muscle getting this fibro and just getting
the
older.
big thing for me is lifting OSB. I used to lift OSB and have to cut it.
Mhm.
And there was a couple times it's dropped on my foot.
Ugh. Ouch.
Yeah. I use box cutter like all day long to cut drywall for people.
Yep.
I had to use
That's
a T-square.
impressive.
Yeah.
Stop.
So I totally sliced my finger open
Oh my gosh.
in front of a customer.
That hurts so bad. Yikes.
Yeah.
Nice.
so-
I like that box cutter.
Now you can read it. Husky, the Home Depot brand.
Mine was a safety one. So everybody was like, how the hell did you cut your finger on a safety freaking box cutter?
Louise,
I forgot to retract it.
We know about the supply chain
Hey,
problems.
Shark. Thanks for coming in.
We've heard plenty about the supply chain problems and also how
yeah.
a certain country is using their boats and ships as barriers, and it's all out there. But thank you for letting people know. But it's kind of old news at this point, and
Yeah, my skill isn't that great though, Bruce. It's okay. Like
up to there.
I did that job for like a year and a half, and then I worked.
Yeah,
with
that's
him.
been out there already. Gil
I
talked
worked-
about that. Sorry.
It's
All
okay.
right, hang
You're
on.
fine.
I got to step out. I think UPS truck is here. Picked up. I'll be
I
right
worked
back.
in paint, and I had to lift 5-gallon buckets all the time.
Wow.
So
yeah.
I just
I
It's
know what
just
that's
something I
like because
did.
I was the painter of the family. That's some heavy crap right there.
Yeah. That's
And
like
it- and that little wire.
Yeah. You know what
I hate
pisses
that.
me off the most? They're like, well, use the dolly. I'm like, it's just so much easier. I'll just lift it myself.
Mhm.
And like, because that's such a pain in
Get
the
it
ass.
done. To go get the dolly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's the
I'm not
dolly?
doing that. And then half the time it was missing anyway. I'm like, why the hell am I? No, just lift it myself. And then, like, you had to stock the shelves. So I had to carry 5-gallon buckets of paint up the steps. Yeah, that was my life for a while. I worked at Home Depot for a
Mhm.
year and a half, and then I went to Lowe's, and I worked there for like almost 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was UPS. I had to return a microphone I got for my camera because it didn't work.
Mhm.
Because the microphones have to have their own power supply, and this one didn't have a power supply at all on it, so I had to send it back. So yeah, I got my receipt that UPS picked it up. So yeah, I get my money back now.
No, I'm not like that, Josh. Yeah. Doing okay. Thanks for.
Yes, of course she will, Josh. She's a closet badass. Don't listen to her. She's my closet
Girl.
badass friend.
You're killing me, girl.
Motorcycle driving mama.
Oh, I love motorcycles.
Hey, Shark Brewing.
Hey, Jessica Hicks, what's up, girl? Good to see you. If you want to come up on stream, you can. And like, if you want to talk about anything you're doing, you can do that too.
Hey,
you're such a sweetheart.
She uses melon, Jessica.
Okay, I gotta respond to this.
Yeah, I use melon. It's not great. Don't ever like buy it.
You can.
You'll be greatly disappointed.
No.
So yeah.
Somebody else's dog in my house begging for my food. Don't think so. Especially not the gluten-free stuff. Nope. Too much money to pay for gluten-free stuff to give it to a dog. No.
Yeah, stick with StreamYard if you can, or
Yeah.
something
Yes.
else. But StreamYard is so far the best, and I know from experience because I did buy it for a little
Mhm.
while. I did. I
Yeah.
only did it by the month,
Yeah.
and it was wonderful. And then somebody convinced me to get Melon, that it was cheaper and better. And God, they were full of
Well, it is cheaper.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cheaper quality, cheaper.
Yeah.
However, I must say, Melon has outdone StreamYard on one thing. I can put both channel names up here and not get cut off.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
if I try doing that on StreamYard, it cuts it off about right there.
Yeah, it does do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. They got a thing coming up on tomorrow. No, yeah, tomorrow. A creators content thing for StreamYard and say, hey, you need to expand the number of characters in there because Melon's outdoing you.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Jessica Hicks. A lot of people are getting that. We just got through it in Christmas, and a lot of people in side chat have it now too. Hey, Will It Grow? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, John. What's up, dude?
Yeah, I wish I could do OBS backwoods.
I don't want to even go there. I thought
I
about
wish.
it. I don't know.
I'm not a computer geek, so I don't want to go there either.
I don't know. It's
Too
just
much
not doing.
to learn.
I'm not doing it here. Like I can't see myself doing. I'm not that fancy. Why do
Yeah.
I need to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just me.
Yes, StreamYard does
You
make
know?
it easier. He was saying too.
I might try OBS. I'm not techie though.
Yeah, I tried to do an OBS thing when Facebook said this is the way you do it. You do this, and it crashed on me so friggin' bad, and it was like, screw it. I'm just gonna stick with StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm doing good, nice and warm now that I'm home. Aw.
John, what
What
was it? Yeah, out on the boat. I can't imagine.
John is
Oh.
a badass fisherman.
Yeah, he is.
I could just see him like with a freaking hook. Badass. Like, yeah.
They use shovels. They had all the shovels. Did you see that of oysters they were planting?
Yeah.
That was really cool. The whole and the boat was like so flat and it was like ASMR. It was so good. Hi. No, you can't kiss me
Oh,
in the
cute little
mouth.
puppies.
You're
Hi,
so
little
cute.
puppies.
I know. I just want to keep them.
Little
I don't want to take you back.
Oh,
It's
look
been
at that
very
face.
Oh, Malachi, really? You just knocked down the thing. It's not there, so you can't get it. No. Yeah, I know it scared you. Good. Well, don't touch it. You're okay. Excuse me.
It's okay.
Pushing
You're
it
fine.
forward. You're okay.
Yes, very cute puppy.
It just scared.
Aw. Oh, little babies. I miss my Frederick.
Oh. Sherry Harris, Holenkamp, just posted on Facebook. I'd like to thank whoever told my mom that WTF means, wow, that's fantastic. Her texts are so much more fun now.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Here, I'm gonna move you up in this top square because it's freaking weird. There. Hey, if I can. Come on.
Wait, wrong side. Here, I'm going to climb up there.
Oh yeah, see, it won't do it. Freaking melon.
Now try switching me in fishes from this position. See,
Oh,
that
there
works.
we go. There we
Yeah.
go. There we go. What's up, Tammy?
I'm back. Sorry, I thought I had it muted. I must have hit the button when I set it down.
It's okay. You're fine.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You're driving bus. Seriously? Like,
No, my cousin's boy has to be picked up at 1:30 because he can't do a full day of school. So
okay.
instead of getting suspended, he just goes home every day at 4:30 or at 1:30.
Wow.
So I pick him up at 1:30, and then today I didn't because he had a field trip. And then I go pick up his brothers and sisters at 3 different schools, and then I go pick up my kids.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a
You're
quiet
busy.
school bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fruit snack break time.
Oh my god.
Fruit snacks cure so many ills. Child getting whiny and stuff. Fruit snack time.
And here I thought it was a little shot time.
That's for the parent, yeah. Fruit snacks with a little schnapps like Uncle Al's. Fruit snacks with a tequila.
Suspended enough times, you can only do half days.
Oh. There you go. There's
All
your
right,
answer.
everyone, check this out. I'm not going to put it up. I can't do it here, but you go to open up the YouTube open tab thing in the search bar. Type in tequila funny song. You will laugh your butt
Okay.
off.
Okay, I just thought it would pop up something horribly bad. And I was like,
No,
okay.
it has a bunch of these pictures of bottles of tequila and stuff, and it has this, and it starts off with a little bit of the tequila song, but then this lady comes in as a narrator. Have you do you feel awkward in certain social situations? Do you try tequila? Warning: tequila can cause you to get your ass whooped. Tequila can cause you to get pregnant. Tequila can cause you to get exes want you to call them at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I love tequila.
I used to love it too.
I used to not like it, and then all of a sudden, like as I got older, I loved it. I love margaritas.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I like it or not.
I don't drink.
That's the truth about
You
tequila
guys
right
come
there.
down. You guys come down. You can camp, and I'll buy us some Patron with some lime. And you can teach me how to cook on a campfire.
Deal.
We'll do it.
All right, so I
He'll bring the coffee seeds that I've lost in my move. That I still owe you.
It's okay. It's okay, honey. It's all good.
You done? Oh, of course. Here, give me the wrappers. Just put them in over here in this garbage somewhere. For the garbage later.
Okay, so it's 12:30. In about an hour and a half, I bet I'm going to have one or two grandsons come across the street, especially since it cleared. It hasn't snowed here for over a week. All right, sun's been out, but it hasn't warmed up enough to melt a lot. But
It hasn't snowed here.
I finally got my tractor started, and so yesterday I was out plowing snow, getting it clear. So now they can walk across the street without slipping and falling.
Yeah. What? I mean, did you have an issue with your tractor? Is something
Well, I
going on?
left it outside because I had stuff inside the shop where I had been working on the water leak, all the boards, drywall, and stuff in there. I hadn't cleared to bring it into the shop, and it snowed on it.
Oh.
And so it's a little diesel, so it's got I have to warm it up to get So I got it inside the shop now, and I got one of those little ceramic lamps, that look like a mushroom for heating. I just on a little thing, I just slide it underneath. It heats up the oil pan, and it fires right up.
Yeah, we have a Kubota, and we have to keep it on. If we're not using it, it has in the wintertime anyway. It has to be on a battery charge. It has to be.
Yeah. Well, the battery's not the problem. It's just the fact that I put the heat lamp underneath there, ceramic heat lamp, and it heats the oil pan, so it fires right up because everything's nice and warm, and the injector pumps, is warm. The fuel doesn't gel up at all, and then it fires right up, and I can go do my stuff. Otherwise, I can crank and crank and crank. All right, glow plugs again, and I actually burnt out the glow plugs the first year, because it was so bad, and of course they went in for a service. They go, oh, okay, we'll replace those for free because it's under warranty.
Fishes, we're like alike in so many ways. I'm allergic to sulfa.
Oh yeah, all of it. Yeah, I can't touch sulfa, sulfites.
Yeah,
the sulfur. Like if they dry fruit with that, and preserve it. No. It's funny because my dad used to love, he found dried cantaloupe, I think it was, at Costco. And he was in love with that. And he was just eating that. And I think the dried mango. And suddenly he started to get rashes. Yeah. And we found out.
I didn't even think about that, though. Mm-hmm. I got to really watch labels because I went through this period of time where I would, my skin would be inflamed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I didn't know why. I even went to a specialist and they said it was my hormones or something. And I was like, no, there's just something off. And I was breaking into hives, I didn't know. I didn't think about that.
That's my whole face broke out in a rash. And it was an anesthesiologist who told me that's the sulfa probably in that antibiotic that's doing that to you. Because I also had chest tightness. She said, I need you to go home and you're going to take Advil, you're going to take Benadryl, and you're going to take a Zantac because you're going to shut down all your systems that are overreacting right now.
Yeah.
And just soothe them. So, it is a big deal. A lot of people have an allergy to sulfa. Mm-hmm. I think they just overused it.
Yeah. My wife, when she was little, her parents had an apricot orchard, and they would dry all the apricots and stuff and sulfur them, and they'd sell them off mostly to Dole or another company, whoever paid them the most. But all your dried fruits and stuff, even if they're organically grown, they're treated with the sulfur.
Oh.
And that's to kill all the bugs and stuff on it.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's interesting to know. I'm probably even going to watch out for that.
Wait, what was that food you said? I missed that because I was reading Erica's thing, Gil. That
my wife, they raised her family when she was little raised apricots. But any apricots, dates.
Those are my favorite.
They sulfurize them. Yep. My dad, when he was little, when he was in his late teens, early 20s, down in Indio, California, where they have all the date trees down there. Mm-hmm. was working in one of the things, and they were sulfuring it, and he said all the worms were just dropping out of the dates and stuff. And so he would not eat another date after that, even though it's been treated and all the worms are gone.
The dates that I have.
But the worms are in the trees, the dates in the trees. So when they pull them down, they spread them all out, and they sprinkle the sulfur around on them, and dust them with the sulfur, and all the worms just out. They vacate. They head south for the winter.
They actually pollinate. Without the worms, you wouldn't have any dates at all.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pollinating them.
So
Oh, okay.
if there is a date, it was there because the worm pollinated it. But
I love dates, and somehow that just does not bother me.
Me either.
I love dates. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship for the date tree and the worms. You're
Can
gonna
we
if
just
you have
call
the
them a
tree, you're gonna
caterpillar,
have
and
worms.
maybe I'd be okay with it?
You just got to find a way of getting the worms out of the date before you eat it.
Yeah.
Unless you want protein.
Oh my God.
I can't cook with wax paper like I can with parchment, Erica, so I don't know, because the wax covering on the wax paper seems to be a little thicker than whatever they use for
and
parchment
you have to
paper.
watch the temperature as well.
Yeah.
Like parchment paper is higher temperature, I think, than
Mhm.
wax paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even my
I'm
parchment,
not an expert on it, so I have no idea.
Yeah,
but
even my parchment, if it's free on the edges, like if you don't cut it just right, it will char. So that always makes me nervous too, like to make sure you cut it right for your pan.
Yeah.
Erica, I love you. Worms equals extra protein.
Yeah,
Something
you know
my
what's
dad
funny
would
is
say.
like last week I just like ate an entire thing of dates because I love them so much. So
yeah,
I'm like,
and no rash. Did you get a rash?
no.
Okay, so then they maybe didn't have them sulfa. You might have.
They might be trying something different on them, but yeah, when my dad was growing up, that's what they did. They spread a lot. They used sulfur on them and stuff.
Well, you can see the color
Interesting.
difference too. They do it with apricots or apricots, however you want to say it, to maintain the color. Because you see the ones that haven't been sulfured and they're like brown and they're not as like pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wonder, they must do that with banana chips too, because like when I dehydrate my own bananas, they're brown.
On banana chips, if I remember right, I could be wrong. They actually take like a pectin type stuff and spray them.
Oh, like a lemon juice or something.
Lemon juice is a natural sulfite. Lemon juices. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
I'm learning all different kinds of crap today.
You can buy dried fruit that hasn't been
Yes, you can.
Sulfurized. I don't know how that's it's how it's spelled, but not how it sounds, I'm sure. Because headache. So I can't have anything with sulfur.
Yeah, me too. I get the headaches. It's sulfites too are in bacon. Sometimes they'll even have it in the ribs that you order at a restaurant. It's really sneaky kind of stuff, the sulfites.
Yeah.
And some people say like that have like fibro and they can't figure out what's going on. They actually have a sulfite allergy. And they didn't know it.
Really?
And once they remove the whole, like they watch their foods and make sure they're not ingesting sulfites. Even like they'll pull citrus out too if they're like super hypersensitive, and a lot of it clears up for them.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, that's from having fibro and doing research.
Yeah, that's
and trying to
actually
get
really
rid of it.
interesting. It makes you wonder how many people are like slightly allergic to that and just have no idea.
Yeah. I saw
They're
somebody
just
say
lost.
sulfas and penicillin. I didn't know that one. I knew it was in the it started with a B and they used it a lot. It was an old antibiotic, and that's what they had given me for my sinuses.
Bactrim.
That's it. Bactrim. Thank you, Nurse Tammy.
Nurse Tammy.
Yep. It's a shame too, because it started to work on my sinuses right away.
Dr. Tammy.
Yes, paging Dr. Tammy. We have a haunting. Could you please? Like, that freaks me out. I would totally freak out.
See, I've just been to like some serious haunted locations.
Ooh, I'm too sensitive for that.
And so it doesn't, I don't know. I've been to like one of the biggest haunted locations in the world.
You know, that in that way we're opposites because that stuff. No, I don't. Can't do it. Because I don't know what I'm dealing with in the paranormal. It's not my world, so I don't mess with it much. I just don't because I don't know if they're gonna hitch a ride.
I usually don't. I don't ever see anything. I feel things, but I don't ever see anything. However, one time we went to the it's Moundsville, West Virginia. They have a state penitentiary there that is shut down. You can watch all different kinds of stuff about it. I mean, there's just, it was a Civil War prison at one time. I mean, it's super old, right? So we went in and it was like, there's no AC. We're doing this. It's an all night event, like all night long. And Sherry Brake, if you ever watch my interview with her, I absolutely love that woman. She is amazing. She does tours. They're called Haunted Heartland Tours, and she's located in West Virginia. But she's from my area, and so she would take people there. And so it was an all night event, and she would buy pizza and like pop, and like you just go and explore, these locations. And she's a great storyteller. It's fabulous. The history and stuff that this woman knows is like fabulous. And I think that's why I'm attracted to it so much, is because I love history. So we went and we explored like a ton of things. And there was like this prison upstairs. We're like on the 4th floor and you can like look down and like we're just walking. We're not even trying to see ghosts or anything. We're just walking. Well, it's pitch black and I have a flashlight. So I'm just like looking in the prison cells, just, randomly looking. Literally saw somebody peep like this.
Oh, shut up.
I'm not kidding. It scared the bejesus out of me because I was not expecting it.
It's supposed to, if they're not supposed to be there.
Yeah. And of course my husband's like exploring off on his own. Like he just would leave me at specific places and I'm like, don't leave me. Like, no, don't leave me.
So you like it as long as you have somebody's hand to just grab onto in those moments that are like
yes, but they have this they have what in some areas they have what is called a doppelganger, which is a person that can look like somebody else.
Yeah.
And you can turn around and see somebody that you think you know and it's not them. So if I grabbed somebody or grabbed somebody's hand.
Yeah.
See, that's the part that freaked me out a little bit. I'm like,
right.
I'm like, I don't want to grab somebody that
did they say that to you though before you go on tour?
Yes, they tell you.
Yeah,
all
they
about
freak the shit out of you before you.
But I love
step
it.
in there.
I'm like so into it. So we would go and we explored. They have this one area where they used to hold prisoners and stuff. In this one, and it was like the boiler room, and we went in there. The funny part was I never saw any ghosts or anything in there, right? But there's bats everywhere because the prison is open. And so I'm in there and I'm flashing my flashlight, right? And it's making the bats go crazy. And my husband's like, stop moving your flashlight. Because he's tall. He's like,
yeah, that's right.
So
they're
he's
up
like,
near
the
his
bats
head.
are flying at my head. Oh my god, it was fun. We used to have so much fun doing stuff like that. It's just, we're weird, but it was fun.
Yeah, that would not be fun to me. I'd be, no.
But yeah, so
yeah,
good times. I love scary things. I've just always been into that. So. And I love cemeteries. I love cemeteries.
I'm so afraid. I would love an old farmhouse, but I'm so afraid of moving in with ghosts. Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
That's what sage is for, Carol. You got it. Just a little salt and a little sage.
I don't believe in the sage, though, so it doesn't work for me. I just
bless the house.
Oh, yeah, I would bless it. It would be like, what we do is we go around and you basically anoint all the openings of the house.
Yeah.
And you plead the blood. We plead the blood of Jesus over the house. Like that's, just a non-denominational Christian. Probably leans more towards the charismatic.
Yeah.
thing that we did over this house. And we also had our pastor come over and pray, because this house looked like, in one room, looked like they could have made sacrifices, like had something sprayed on the floor. Oh yeah, the kids were real like emoed out, but also I think they were doing drugs. Like the whole family was doing something.
That's crazy. Yeah,
because
that's
the
not
neighbors
cool.
were like, "Oh yeah, they had dogs, but the dogs never came outside."
Yeah,
like what?
That's disgusting. I actually
what?
had a neighbor like that. She never let her dog outside ever, and the dog peed on puppy pads and stuff in the house.
Yeah, these were big dogs too, so they just gave them a room, I think, and let them do their business.
No, I mean, if your dog is like super small and it doesn't make a difference, like it's just, you know, super small, you don't want to let it outside because of specific reasons or whatever. I get that. But if you have a big freaking dog, yeah, no. I can't imagine. I have 2 freaking big dogs. I can't do that.
Julie, I'm so sorry, honey. You've been dealing with it for that long.
Now you just need to put a ghost in there too.
That's awesome.
I had a lot of paranormal.
Well, you got to color
experiences.
around all the circles because that's a blue sky.
I had a lot of paranormal
No, it's a snowy
experiences
sky.
moving into this house. This house has been remodeled multiple times. The front portion of this house used to be a beauty shop. There's just like lots of things here, and yeah. So I've seen and different things here.
Yeah,
I got poked in the middle of the night. That was my first time I've ever been touched by some spiritual whatever being.
Yeah.
And I got poked in the middle of the night right in my chest right here. And it woke me up.
Yeah.
And it freaked me out for a second. I actually just laid there to see if it was like a figment of my imagination, because I am real logical, and I think that's why I don't see things, because I am logical. So I'm like, maybe I just dreamt this.
Yeah, that's how I've had that happen before. Yeah. I had that happen on a camping trip when I was young.
But I just so after that, I was experiencing a lot of light activity, green lights, white lights. I'd be sleeping. I slept for almost a year downstairs with Fred. So we could sleep in the same room together, and I could get to his bottles quicker, and and all of that.
Yep.
And my husband would come home and he would see like green lights all around us, and he's like, Courtney, and he'd wake me up, and I'd be like, what? He's like, do you see this? I'm like, no. I'm sleeping, and so he would see green lights and stuff all around us. Then what would happen is I got poked. There was lots of other little things that happened to me while I was sleeping, and I knew it subconsciously, like I could feel it. And so I took a sage and smudged upstairs, and ever since I did that, I don't have any more activity.
Wow.
And Carol, that is biblical because they also have incense in the
So-
temple.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've just never
our old house
done it.
There was only one owner between us and the old house we lived in, and the woman that lived there was like 80 years
I love celery. Stop it. You just ruined celery. You ruined dates for me, and now you ruined celery. That's it.
I will never eat celery again. Thinking about that, water and air. Like, are you kidding me?
That's so gross. Why did you do
I'm sorry,
that?
that was Southern Blessed Homestead that posted that one.
Oh,
Of course, Mac.
Yeah,
Mac.
he's great.
He is.
Oh, Sherry put out another good one. You ladies are gonna love this one. For those that so what it is, it's the heart instead of candy. It's loaded with.
Yeah, I like that heart. Except for make it all 20s, baby.
My phone screen is so tiny.
Throw a couple Franklins in there.
It's a Valentine heart. Instead of chocolates, you get money.
Oh, okay. See, I can't see anything Gil's posting when he does that because it's like postage stamp.
Yeah.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Abby. Yep. We're
Yeah.
still live.
I'm surprised you can get on Melon with your phone. That's awesome, Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different every time. Sometimes
Yeah.
I can only see
It's not consistent.
us. Sometimes I can see the chat.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can only see like private comments if there were some. Every
Mhm.
time the screen is different. Melon's different every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it broke up for me when I tried with my phone, like really bad. Each time I tried to hop on, I had to finally give up. So I had to wait until I got a laptop. But I did that just so I could be live with Courtney. No, okay.
So worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it. Totally worth it, especially since it was a gift. If I had to pay for it, I don't know. I'm not sure. No, it would be worth it.
It'd still be worth it.
It would still be worth it for sure. Although I just broke off my extender. That's the only thing I can't stand about Apple. I wish they had more ports. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to use our computer just like everybody else, Apple. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Just give us the darn ports.
Oh, Gardner Josh. Oh man.
What do you do?
I don't even see it.
No,
Did it just
not there,
happen?
not there. Sorry, I got
Oh.
Facebook up here on the other side here.
Your Facebook. And
You know how Facebook is doing that 10-year challenge,
Yeah, I did it.
which is basically trying to get your facial profile and everything else.
Yeah, I don't care.
This is what Gardner Josh put out there. The 10-year challenge some people aren't talking about.
Oh my gosh, no.
I saw that.
Gardner Josh. And then you worry about being fresh. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't care. I tell you, literally, the picture that I took is probably older than 10 years. It's probably about 13 years old. Because I took that picture when I was at work, when I worked at a place. So it's probably like 13 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Time flies by so fast.
I could use my book cover photo. It doesn't even look like me. Good luck finding me with that photo.
Yeah, the thing is, what they're doing though, is because you're supposed to put two different pictures side by side, and so then the algorithm, the facial recognition algorithm starts comparing and
Yeah, so they'll know
doing
what you look
stuff.
like the next 10 years. Pig. It'll be tracking
You know what?
you.
Why? I mean, I don't care. I mean, if they're going to track me, they're going to track me. So,
Yeah, it's just trying to be able to track you everywhere and to sell you more crap and
Yeah.
to all this other
And to
stuff.
be China. Oh, I can't say that word. I was going to say. Be like that other place where they watch their citizens everywhere and know who they are. You see the little digital codes next to them. It's freaky. Come here.
Have you been reading George Orwell again, Carol?
No, I haven't. It was when they got that certain laptop that the FBI couldn't get into, but somehow Mayor Giuliani did, like, because he's like such an IT expert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they showed the phone record video that was on there, and it had the digitized of who this was, of who the people were in the room.
Maybe he should have burned down a room in his house so they didn't get that evidence.
I know, right? Or just start, if you want to embezzle money, why not become an artist? Sell your paintings. It's subjective how much that could be. It's art. But anyway, yeah. No, George Orwell. It's a shame that George Orwell was he had that ability to tell the future like that. Scary. He just got the dates wrong a little bit.
I don't know. I have to be careful. I'm sitting here underneath the street lamp.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. My daughter's texting me.
bye, Erica. Love you. Thank you for coming in.
Oh my gosh. She's texting me a picture that the puppy got up on her bed with the other puppy to sleep. He just comes over here and wants to like snuggle and stuff, but then he'll want to go back. It's
Mom,
like
where's the hot dog suit?
What?
Becca,
hot dogs.
it's in the back of my car in Force.
Oh, she's serious? Oh my gosh, there's a real hot dog suit. Is this like a side job?
I love you guys. I love you guys. You're like you're my extended family.
Is it like a side job? Does she work for Oscar Mayer or Nathan's Hot Dogs?
Maloney has a first name.
OSCAL. Yeah, all us kids from the 70s and 80s know how to spell Oscar Mayer. We just have to sing the song.
Abalone has a first name.
And the first song I learned to play on the piano was the Faygo theme song, and nobody's old enough to remember that but me.
The what? The bagel song? Is that what you just?
Faygo.
Oh,
You guys aren't from
yeah,
there,
no,
so you wouldn't know.
not yeah. That's like the Burners. It's not a thing down here either. But when you
Becca,
go,
I got the car keys here, so you can't get in the
what are you
car.
doing? You hear him?
Oh no.
Giggling.
He's laughing. It's kind of cute.
He's just giggling.
It's adorable.
What are you doing?
That laugh is so cute.
We always loved his laugh. When he was really little, it would be like loud and contagious when we would be out and people would laugh. They would hear him laugh and you would hear them laugh like in the mall around us because they heard him laughing. Yeah, cutest little laugh. Cutest little... And he had the prettiest little eyelashes. Oh my gosh, so dark and like perfect curl. And one day Theron and I noticed, where are his eyelashes? He had been from the autism plucking them. Yeah, it broke our heart. They're grow back now.
Long curly eyelashes are a sign of allergies, seasonal allergies.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we've had a hard time matching him with an allergy medicine because of the
That's weird
autism.
because I had my mom was so jealous of my eyelashes and stuff. Said long curly eyelashes. I had no allergies as a kid, and then when my eyelashes have straightened out and gotten short, it's like now I'm getting the allergies.
Mm. Well, the thing was, is my
I'm weird.
parents
I know
never
I'm
paid
backwards.
attention to my allergies. So you might have had allergies. They just weren't recognized back in the day.
I mean, no, I mean, there was nothing at all. I mean, I was, there was nothing. My sister had allergies to the cottonwood. My half sister had allergies to the cottonwood trees.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I could roll in the hay. I could play with everything else.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Wow.
I used to be able to roll in poison oak
Yeah.
and not get it.
I don't get poison ivy.
Tick my mom
I don't know.
off because
I
when I
don't
got
know
home,
about
she'd get touch the
Simoc or
clothes
anything.
and she'd get it. But
What are you doing? Sit down.
When I was a kid, I played in the woods all the time. I never would get poison ivy or anything.
Yeah, I don't remember if I did either. I don't remember any stories.
Poison ivy, and my sister never used to get poison ivy, and neither did my dad. But he burned it one time.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
He and my sister got it, and ever
I guess
since
so.
my sister is super allergic to it. I'm
Because she
not because I
ingested it.
stayed away from it, but
Yeah.
Yeah. That's super dangerous to get it in your lungs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the other thing too of poison oak, poison sumac, and poison ivy is if you're digging around in it, the roots have a black sap. You do not want to get that black sap on you because unless you have some bleach there to wash it off. But if you get poked or scratched by it,
Yeah.
your immunity's gone. You're immune to it.
Sorry.
Albany Mountain Homestead. My name is
Stop.
Tammy, and we were joking about Bobby Flay earlier. So that my little name there right now is a hat tip to Bobby Flay.
Is it? Oh, I have to go see it. I can't
Oh, you didn't
wait.
see my name? I'm Bobby's stalker chick.
That's why I said thank God Bob's not up here.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
Not
see
to be
it.
confused with any other Bobby, but only my heart belongs
And
to
it's
Bobby
bigger
Flay.
on the other on YouTube. It's bigger, Tammy.
Oh my
letters.
Lord.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock here. I got to go.
Hey,
get some
Amanda,
stuff
I know,
done.
I gotta
I'm
get
expecting,
going. It's
grandsons
3.
to come over in about an
But
hour, and
no.
I got to get everything cleaned up here. So
Yeah, I have a birthday party for not
it's
a
been
party.
fun. It's been entertaining, and everyone, take care.
I love you
Hi,
guys.
Gal. Love you.
I don't know if I don't know. What you
What?
getting off to, Carol?
I have to. It's like
Okay.
3 o'clock and it's my mom's
Well,
birthday
I'm gonna
today.
go out and buy alcohol for tonight. So you
Oh.
better 11 o'clock tonight,
I
right?
better 11:30.
Yeah.
11:30.
11:30.
Hopefully,
Okay,
if I have a voice. If not, it might be Josh taking over for me.
Okay.
Or you, but you like to relax, so you usually like it to be me, so you can kick back.
Yeah. Plus, I like to laugh and have fun and stuff. I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
do have
well, yeah,
fun.
I can have fun on my channel a little bit. I guess.
You have fun plenty. The Corky. That's where I learned it. Are you kidding?
What?
Oh, Amanda
You've
said her
corrupted
kid
me
did that.
too.
Yeah, we're all corrupted. We're all corrupted. All right, I will talk to you ladies later. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna end the
free
chat,
time.
y'all. I love
Okay.
you guys. Seriously, you
too.
guys are great friends, and I appreciate you for coming up and hanging out with me today. It's been 3 hours, so I guess I can get off here. Holy crap. We will see you Sunday night, 11 p.m. East. Oh, no, sorry. Woo. Come for Food Challenge, 9:30 p.m.
yeah.
Eastern Standard Time. Chadia will go up against Blue Farm in the Iron Chef competition. So come and hang out with us and watch them cook a grilled cheese.
Awesome.
It's gonna be freaking interesting.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez. That
Yeah.
sounds so good.
And they were asking me a bunch of questions. Can stuff be prepared ahead of time? What about the meat? Can the meat be cooked? If they put meat, I'm like, they can make it however they want. I'm like, yeah, you can cook the meat ahead of time because I
Meat will
dropped the
take a long
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped the time from 20 minutes to 10 minutes, so they have 10 minutes to make a fabulous grilled cheese.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got to have everything prepped
It's
to
gonna
go.
be and grilling and chilling with Mojo and Yosi in the
Perfect.
Simple Kitchen are going to be my judges.
Yeah,
With
that's
me.
perfect because they're
So it's gonna
foodies.
be it's gonna be great. Plus, I love Mojo, so
Mhm.
it's great. So we will see you all Sunday night, hopefully.
Boop.
Yeah.
See you later,
I
guys.
love you guys. Oh, I'm
Bye.
still. Oh, FYI, I'm still doing an after party Sunday night as well. So it'll be 2, and then maybe hopefully the competition people will come over and hang out with us that night too. We can talk about it afterwards. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Cool stuff.
Awesome.
All right, y'all. And you have a wonderful day. We'll see you tonight.
Have a great day.